sports presentation from the Total Media Sports Network and 105.7 Hank FM. WLGC, Greenup, Ashland, Ironton. WLGC 105.7 Hank FM and the Total Media Sports Network presents Boyd County Lions football. Coming up, we'll get you ready for tonight's Boyd County Lions football matchup with a game breakdown, coaches interview, and more. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by
First National Bank,
Primary Plus Healthcare,
Members Choice Credit Union,
Clark's Pump and Shops,
Border Sporting Goods,
Ashland Community and Technical College,
Kentucky Farmers Bank,
Tri-State Ophthalmology,
Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dodson,
Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance,
and by Boyd County Clerk Kevin Johnston.
Now, let's go to the stadium for tonight's game. Here's the voice of the Boyd County Lions, Greg Preston.
And hello again, everybody, and welcome to the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dodson broadcast booth for Boyd County High School football on 105.7 FM WLGC. Tonight we are live from Mason County High School in Maysville, Kentucky, as your Boyd County Lions take on the Mason County Royals. I'm Greg Preston, glad to have you along for this one. If you couldn't make the trip up the AA Highway, Boyd County and head coach Evan Ferguson entered tonight's contest 2-1 after falling for the first time last Friday night to East Carter 34-20. The Lions didn't play their best game, but East Carter also had something to do with that. Tonight, this Mason County club is going to be a stiff Class 4A test with district play looming just 2 weeks away. The Boyd County and Mason County game is becoming somewhat of a rivalry since starting to play again back in 2021. Mason County has a new head coach in Bradley Boone. He got his first career win last Friday night, beating a good Fleming County team, and the Royals now stand at 1 win and 2 losses. Joining me now in the broadcast booth is Pete Fraley, and Coach, this game has become one of interest over the last couple of years.
Absolutely, Greg. It's always fun to come down here. You're going to get a good stiff test. Mason County is a quality opponent for us, and it's not a bad trip. About an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes down the AA, and beautiful field here.
It is
nice facilities. We're looking forward to tonight's contest.
And, you take a look at it. Last year you had 2 gunslingers for quarterbacks, and you thought it was going to be a shootout, and Boyd County ended up winning it 3-0 on a field goal by Leighton Henry. Boyd County, those won the last 3 in a row in this series, including 2 years ago. They won twice down here, once in the regular season and once in the playoff game. And Mason County leads the series 8-5.
Yep. A couple years ago we came down here and they whooped up on us pretty good. I think it was maybe 35 or 45-0. And since then we've seemed to get the upper hand on them. And it was last year. That was a rarity, a 3-0 football game
it really
in high
was.
school. Leighton Henry with that one field goal, and our defense really stepped up. I think Ferg was as happy after that game as he was with any win at all last year.
Yes, Leighton Henry's just in fuego. I mean, he was really, really good.
He was automatic.
Yes, he was. 38 straight PATs that set the record, something like that?
I think so, and he was just money. You got inside the 20-yard line, you could count it. You're getting points on the board unless you turn the ball over.
And, you take a look here tonight. This game is going to be Mason County's homecoming game, so a little extra fire for Boyd County to come out and play well.
Absolutely. You usually schedule a team on homecoming that you probably think you should beat.
Yep.
And I think this is 2 years in a row we've come down here and been the homecoming game, so I know that'll add a little extra fuel to the fire for our kids.
And, Boyd County, too, with a little extra fire in their belly after last week.
Yeah, I think we were all disappointed with the way the turnout came last week. We were riding high 2-0, and but you look at it, East Carter is a really nice football team.
They are.
They exposed us. Their run game was really, really good, and it was a week to go back to the chalkboard, refocus.
Oh yeah, well,
and you never like to have a loss, but sometimes as a coach, you need a loss to refocus your team, and hopefully that's what happened this past week.
And when you play East Carter, your possessions are going to be limited. Last weekend, they had a 16-yard drive that ended up in a touchdown, and then their very next drive was a 17-play drive.
Yeah.
So it's hard to keep up with that. Because you feel like you've got to score every possession.
Well, absolutely, and they keep the ball so long for you, and your defense has to stay on the field so long. So it makes it really tough, and it does put pressure on your offense. Every time they get the ball, you think, hey, we've got to score. We've got to do something here. And sometimes when that happens, you start pressing, and, the least little thing, a penalty or, a tackle for loss or anything like that just magnifies when you get behind the chains.
Yes, it does. Let's go ahead, step out, take our first break of the evening, and when we come back, we'll talk to Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams, fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee, and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Since 1932, we've been...
That's Members Choice Credit Union, member NCUA.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
Back in Maysville, now joined by Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson. Coach, third time in 4 weeks on the road again.
Yeah, Willie Nelson's our theme music right now. We're here, and I feel like at the same time, though, we've been here several times the past few years. We've got a lot of new guys making this trip, though, for the first time this year. So Mason County is always a tough place to play, and we hope to come in here and just take care of business. Road trips, it's got to be a business trip. We got to get after it.
Your guys come in at 2-1. They come in 1-2, but they're a lot better than that 1-2 record indicates.
I've mentioned this already before talking to you about it. Is while they're 1-2 and we're 2-1, I think no disrespect to East Carter, but I felt like we had some major mistakes early in that game that set us behind, and we could never overcome those. And East did a great job of capitalizing. Mason, at the time you watch their films, they've had 2 losses where they've had a lot of turnovers on mistakes. So they could just as easily be 3-0 as they are 1-2 right now. And we could. I think we had the argument that we got all we can do this week is be 1-0. So we got to quit worrying about if we won this one, whatever. We got to focus on Mason County this week and getting the job done.
And Mason County new head coach this year, Coach Boone. I think he was on that last staff as well. Coming in and you know it's a new head coach, is there anything you do differently to game plan?
I mean, I was excited to see their film the first couple of times. I wanted to see what their film was like and see what they were doing. They run the same defense they've ran the last couple of years. So,
right.
And honestly, that defense has given us fits. And, last year the 3-0 ball game definitely stands out in that. But they do a great job. They always play hard, and they swarm to the football on defense. And this year they're a little bit more committed to the run from under center, and they're still committed to the run overall. So it'll be interesting this year on, how they come out and play. They still have athletes all over the field. They still have a really good football team, and this will be a battle.
Yep. And now the last 3 times we played them, and we talked about this a little bit during our show earlier in the week, but you've won the last 3. Last year, a 3-0 game. The year before that, 2 games here at Mason County. Beat them both times, once in the regular season and once in the playoffs. But this is always a tough place to play.
It is, and we got to wake into that. Back in 21 in the worst way possible. So we're going to not talk about that one anymore. But I mean, I think Mason's really they're a good football team, and they have kids here in this district and the county that can get the job done as well. So it's kind of became a little bit of a rivalry. I talked to Travis Skaggs, our radio guy, a little earlier too, and we kind of almost called it. We're sister districts, but we're almost kind of becoming like we play each other almost like a district opponent in a way. And we've always until this year is kind of different because they've added Highlands into the district, our sister district. But this is kind of a game that you might see again later in the year, and it still could happen where that if we take care of some business in the district, we might get a chance to see this game, week 1 of the playoffs or week 2, who knows? But we just got to focus on tonight and the task at hand, and we have to improve each week. And I thought we did a great job of that from week 1 to week 2, and overall did some things pretty well last week, but it doesn't show on their scoreboard. So like I said, you watch the film and you find out that you did some things okay, but just a few little mistakes can go a long way. The little things make a big difference, and we have to have a little bit better attention to detail this week and make sure we capitalize on just doing our job really well. I've said doing our job a lot, but it's got to be our motto and our mindset that we have to do it at 100%. We can't expect somebody else to do it for us. So nobody has our back except for us. Yep. So we got to take care of it.
And, speaking about us, offensively, we seem to be getting better every week.
Yeah, I definitely, with the exception of, a couple of just mishaps early last week, I think we've definitely improved. We're kind of getting our balance going. We're running the football better than we have, consistently. And I hope that continues to build this week because we got to have an opportunity where we can start to control the clock. But our passing game still does a great job of protecting our run game. And really, we've got some very conducive boxes the last couple of weeks to run on. Mason runs the same defense, but they do a great job usually of kind of changing a few things up for us each and every year because of what we do outside. And it'll be interesting to see exactly on the first drive what looks we're getting. We'll have to make sure we're scheme and adjust to that appropriately, and don't panic. Just make sure we can go getting conducive second downs and third downs. So if we can continue to keep the football and stay on the field and give our defense a break, it'll help.
And I know you mentioned this too. They're more of a run-first team this year. Speaking of that, they've run the ball 119 times, and they've only thrown the ball 39 times. That's kind of a contrast to what they had been doing. But Joey Staggs, over 100 yards a game, really been doing a good job in the backfield there for Mason County.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. He's played for him the last couple of years, and he plays Mike linebacker for him on defense and runs the ball for him. And he's just a hard-nosed, old-school running back and kind of kid that I'm sure he's a great kid to coach. He plays hard. I mean, I don't know him, but I can just see how he plays, and I like how the kid plays the game. And 3 back there, he's been he had a club up on his arm last week, but still running the ball really well with the club on his arm. So he's a talented back, and their quarterback can run it too when they give him a chance to. So we got to make run fits are key. And I promise you, our kids have heard a lot about it this week, and we've tried to improve somewhat there, a lot there actually. So we changed some things ourselves, and we'll see how that translates on the field. And we got to just be able to make adjustments, and if we have our effort at 100% the whole time, which I have no doubt we will, if we keep that effort where it needs to be, we'll find a way to adjust and get the job done.
And, we're about almost mid-season now, and you've had some good rotations going in. Are you settled in on a lot of guys you have, or are you still going to keep rotating a lot?
I still think we're kind of rotating because, we have a lot of guys that I don't think many of them have shown that they're so much, no disrespect, but nobody's that much better than the next guy, which is a good thing. So we got to make sure we keep our guys fresh. And some of them have a little bit different skill set on what we're trying to do. So there'll be several guys playing again tonight. And we're getting some guys kind of a little bit more we've been healthy in quotations all year, but we're going to have to make sure we try to continue to stay that way. And we might be getting some, as the years we could go, we just want to be ready before district play. That's really the goal. I mean, we want to win this game. We want to win tonight, and I promise you I'll sleep a lot better tonight than I will last week if we get the job done. But, we've got this game, and we're not looking ahead, but then we got Fairview. We got to take care of that county rivalry there with Fairview, and then we got to start district play. And at that point, we want to be settled. When we go to district play, we don't want to be trying to change and figure out who we are week 6. We want to figure out who we are to this week, and that's what's great about playing these teams. Give us different looks. I mean, Gallo was very spread. 10 personnel the whole time, sometimes some 11 personnel in there, and you've got Rock Hill stayed 20% the whole time, and that's kind of what we're getting with Mason and with East Carter, and I think we'll get a different look next week too. So we want to see the different looks this time of year. We want to see how we adjust and how we play to those different offenses. And defensively, the more you can start getting our guys playing fast and not thinking, then we start fitting stuff at full speed in the hole instead of waiting to catch it at 2 or 3 yards. It's going to make a big difference.
Yeah, and like you said, not looking ahead, but once we get into district play, it's a tough district.
It is. I mean, we've talked about that a lot, but this is going to be a tough enough game tonight to where we're just going to worry about that now.
What do we need to do to get out of Maysville tonight with a win?
The standard thing's always, we got to take care of the football. We got to capitalize on our possessions every time. We got to make sure we're keep the ball on third down, convert on third down, be in manageable situations where we can do that. We had a couple long 3rd and 20s, early last game. We can't have that again this week. We got to make sure to keep the penalties at a minimum. We've done a pretty decent job of that overall this year. I feel like I had a couple last week that hurt us, but we got to stop the run. We got to get off the field on third down on the defensive side. And if we can do that, special teams might come into big play. We got to be ready to convert there and maximize field position all night. And offense has got to do their job of getting the ball in the end zone. And we got to put up points this week. I think Mason they're getting their offense in a groove too right now. And I think if they take care of the football themselves, they have the potential to put up a lot of points. So we got to make sure we're locked in and we just keep playing. It's going to be a 4-quarter, 48-minute game, and if it takes longer than that, so be it. We'll keep saying it. We'll play it as long as it takes, but let's go get the job done.
And we will get to talk to you after the game tonight. Last week the weather got us. Hopefully it's going to cooperate with us this week.
I'm going to, it looks decent right now, but let's knock on wood that we don't end up in another monsoon hurricane at the end of the game again. So look forward to seeing you then. Go Lions.
That's Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
That's Members Choice Credit Union, member NCUA.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station. We're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And welcome back to Maysville and Mason County High School. Greg Preston, Pete Fraley, glad to have you along. Boyd County and Mason County in a nice Class 4A matchup for both ball clubs. And you're back to the Boyd County attorney Curtis Dotson broadcast booth. Curtis is working hard to make Boyd County a safe place to live, work, and play. That's Curtis Dotson, Boyd County attorney. Also tonight's ball game is being brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson. And by Boyd County Clerk Kevin Johnston, serving all the residents of Boyd County with offices in Catlettsburg, Cannonsburg, and Ashland. Tonight's weather is brought to you by Air Supreme. For Supreme service, you can count on, visit airsupreme.com. It's 81 degrees right now and sunny. Low tonight's supposed to get a 54, but I doubt we'll see the 54 in it. But I tell you what, it's a good night for football.
It's a perfect night, Greg. Everything looks great. Sun will be down hopefully about kickoff time to where it's not in anybody's eyes on the other side. But just like you said, a beautiful night for football.
And your officials tonight are sponsored by Tri-State Ophthalmology. For all your eye care needs, see Tri-State Ophthalmology, 2841 Lexington Avenue in Ashland, providing complete eye care with compassion. That's Tri-State Ophthalmology. Your officials tonight, referee is Gavin Ramsey, the umpire Greg Stevens, head linesman Dave Kazee. Your line judge is Mitch Smith, and the back judge is Matthew Hutchinson. So that's your officials for tonight, brought to you by Tri-State Ophthalmology. We're just a little bit over 8 minutes away before we get this thing started, so we've not seen the coin flip yet, and as soon as we do, we'll let you know about that. And, you know, Coach, it's starting to get a busy time back at school. You play tonight, you go into next week, you have the homecoming game next Thursday against Fairview, and it's kind of split up because of the Healing Appalachia. And so the following Tuesday will be the parade at the school, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay.
When the Healing Appalachia people came in and announced the dates, we felt like it was our duty to move the game from Friday to Thursday. And there's numerous factors that go into that, but it's a wonderful organization that helps people in the Appalachian area. And so by doing that, we're going to move our homecoming festivities to the following week, some of them, and then the dance will actually be on the 27th.
And don't forget, coming up this coming Tuesday and every Tuesday until the end of football season, we'll have the Boyd County Coaches Show with Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson. Let's go ahead, step out, and take a break. And when we come back, we'll take a look at tonight's starting lineups. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams, fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee, and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And welcome back to the Curtis Dotson Boyd County Attorney broadcast booth. Curtis is working hard to make Boyd County a safe place to live, work, and play. That's Curtis Dotson, Boyd County Attorney. Waiting on both teams now to get back out from the locker room. The captains for Mason County are here along the sideline, still waiting on Boyd County to get to the far sideline. Boyd County tonight dressed in their road white uniforms, white jerseys, white pants, the red helmet with the BC on each side. Mason County dressed in their home blue jerseys, white pants, the white helmet with a royal on one side and the jersey number on the other side. Now Coach Ferguson and his captains will make their way over to the sideline here, and we will have the coin toss. And once we have that coin toss, then we will take a look at the starting lineups.
Greg, looks like our captains tonight will be number 2, Caleb Kelly, 57, Taryn Tackett, number 5, Ian Branham, and number 12, Brody Castle.
Tell you what, that's a bunch of dogs right there.
Absolutely. Go to war with them anytime.
Those dudes can play.
Not only can they play, those are some kids that are leaders in our hallways, too.
And, they are. Good kids.
Yeah, just good, fundamentally sound kids. I love talking to them during the day, and they're always a pleasure.
And here we go. They're going to toss it. Gavin Ramsey will. And he's explaining instructions to both teams here. Boyd County will be the team to call it here since they are the visiting team. Sun has gone down like you were talking about, and we're about ready for kickoff. Almost all the way down, so it should be good to go.
Well, I can still see on the top row there Curtis Cry. He's still in the sun, so hopefully by kickoff time it'll be down where he can see and get them stats.
Man, that dude's good.
He's the best in the business.
That dude is good, and it's not just in football either. It's basketball as well, 16th region. I mean, whatever you need stat-wise, he'll take it.
Yep, anytime that we go into a 16th region council meeting, there's always stats for whatever is needed from Curtis.
And Mason County declined, and they will take the ball in the second half. So offensively, Boyd County will start out with quarterback Jace Manning. The H-back is Blake Sexton. Your fullback is Caden Butler. Your wing guy is Caleb Kelly. Cam May is the X-receiver. Thomas Crawford at the Y. Your tight end is Ian Branham. Then up front at left tackle, you have Logan Stevens. At right tackle, you have Taryn Tackett. At left guard is Caden Thompson. At right guard, you have Cam Thompson. And the center will be Devin Nelson. And defensively, Mason County will look something like this. At your two cornerbacks, you have Kevin Martin and Kyson Knox. Your safeties will be Lenny Avery and Reed Anderson and Micah Payne. Then your linebackers, the three linebackers on their 3-3, you have Hayden Horn, Tyler Mellencamp, Tayton Carrington, and your defensive end is Jovian Tanal. The other defensive end will be Will Dodson, and the nose tackle is Braden Jarvis. That's a look at tonight's starting lineups, and a big special thanks to our guy Ian Wilburn back here that takes care of all this. I mean, all this stuff we get printed out comes from him.
Hey, he is great.
Yep.
I've since he started working with us and hanging around, I use him a lot more now than I ever did.
He's in the classroom next door to me. If I need anything technology-wise, he's the guy.
Well, he's my technology guru now, too.
Yep, so he's really good at that, and we appreciate all that he does. And we're about ready to play some football here. Well, Mason County. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, back to Ian. I was a little concerned. He's got a big cross-country meet in the morning. He's one of our assistant coaches, and I think they've got a little over 1,200 athletes coming to run tomorrow, and I was scared to death he was going to have to stay and help, get everything set up. But he told me, he said, no, Greg's picking me up. I'll be there.
Yep, he can sleep on the way back. We have to have him to go on the air. You and I don't know how to do this stuff.
That's a fact.
So here we go, Boyd County to start off. They'll go left to right as we view it from the Curtis Dotson Boyd County Attorney broadcast booth. Mason County going out to kick it away here.
Looks like we've got Caleb Kelly and James McDaniel back lead for us.
And something on film that you probably noticed is they're a little bit farther up between the 20 and the 25-yard line instead of back inside the 15 and the 10-yard line. Your kicker will be Micah Payne for Mason County. So we're about ready to play some football here from Maysville. He's a soccer-style kicker with the right foot. And here we go. The whistle has been blown. Here's a kick. It's a short squib kick taken up front by Connor Davis at the 42-yard line. And wisely, he'll just fall down. Boyd County's got great field position to start out with.
Yeah, I'd like to have seen Connor try to turn that upfield a little bit, but he's probably not used to that position yet.
No. I'll tell you what, he's done a good job transitioning into football, hasn't he?
From baseball to soccer. I mean, he played soccer last night, and here he is tonight on the football field.
Boyd County will take over first and 10 from their own 42-yard line. Ball out near the middle of the field. Jace Manning will bring his troops up to the line of scrimmage. Jace will work out of the shotgun, and it's going to be James McDaniel back there as the back to his right instead of Blake Sexton. A little pump fake. He tries to go downfield and picked off, but was he inbounds?
They're calling it an interception.
They're going to call it an interception. They tried to go down the sideline on a little pump and go to Thomas Crawford, and it was picked off. So Mason County off to a good start here. First possession for Boyd County. They throw an interception.
I think it was a really nice play call, but the ball just hung in the air a little too long and allowed that free safety to get over and get it.
Avery Leonard, the guy to get the pick right there. So Mason County, they'll come to the line of scrimmage with their quarterback, Camden Gregory. He'll take the snap out of the shotgun, gets it, rolls to his right, looks, and sacked from behind, loses the football. Boyd County has it now on the punt or on the fumble recovery. Caden Nottingham. And Boyd County is going to end up getting better field position than what they had to start out with. It's at the Mason County 27-yard line. And, you got to wonder, too, with their starting running back being out, if that changes anything of the way that they play Mason County. And you had the fumble right there, even though it wasn't a handoff, but it may be something you don't usually do.
Yeah, they may be going to the pass offense a little more so than running.
And here we go. Manning takes the snap, hands it off, and McDaniels gets about 2, maybe 3 on the carry. And Boyd County will have second down and long here. They're going to spot it right at the 25, so a pickup of 2 on the play. Crawford will go out. Ian Branham comes in for Boyd County. There's Caden Butler. Out wide to the left, you've got Cam May. Branham's going to go tight end to the right side. Boyd County under center here.
I think you'll see a little more of that this week.
Handoff goes to McDaniels, spins after a hit. Not a whole lot there. And maybe the line of scrimmage. Third and long now for Boyd County. They got in the I formation. You had Butler as the fullback. The tailback was McDaniels, and nothing going right there. And a loss of 2 on that play. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 for Boyd County from their own 27. And you're highly likely into 4-down territory here where you're at.
Absolutely. Ryan Crank does a great job, extra point-wise, but you're looking at, a 40-some yard field goal here.
You are. Out of the shotgun again. Manning drops back, looks, still looks, has plenty of time, now tucks it and runs. and gets inside the 20, down near
First
the
down.
15, and that's enough to move the chains for Boyd County. Big-time play right there by Jace Manning.
Great coverage in the secondary there.
It really
and,
was.
Jace just tucked it and ran, got the first down for us.
And, you know, he had plenty of time to throw. You got to give the offensive line credit there, too, for not holding for it because he had it for a little bit.
Absolutely.
Ball's at the 14-yard line, first down and 10 at the Mason County 14. Sexton now checks in to the left of Jace Manning in the backfield. Manning gives it to Sexton. Sexton, a bull runner, gets it up to near the 10-yard line before he's brought down. Looks like a pickup of about 4 on the play. Brings up a second down and 4. 9:42 left to go here in the first quarter. Boyd County knocking on the door of a score here after an interception. And then the first play for Mason County, they fumbled it and Boyd County got it back. So maybe both teams have got that out of their system now.
Yep, and Greg, all red zone trips are brought to you by Realtor Logan Fraley Wallace and Executive Properties. Whether you're looking to sell or buy a home, let Logan handle the process.
And Manning hands it off to Sexton from 10 yards out, takes it into the end zone from the left side of the line of scrimmage. He went right off tackle and took it into the end zone to give Boyd County a early lead here of 6-0. 9:17 left to go in the opening quarter. That's the offense looked to be smooth right there.
It did. Blocking was good up front and opened up a huge hole for Blake, and he hit it hard.
And, you know, Ryan Crank will come in to kick the point after. And the kick is up, and the kick is good, and it's a 7-0 ball game. Boyd County on top. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank. Located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And Connor Davis with the high kick, taken back at the 5-yard line. They'll bring it out up the middle of the field, gets out across the 20 to about the 23-yard line is where Mason County will set up shop. The guy that received it that time that was, let's see who we got here, Coach. He's number 6. Micah Payne. Yep, you're right. We had you down, though, didn't we?
That's okay. I'm better off.
Brandon Ramsey's always telling me that we need to turn you up. And so here we go. Mason County will go to the I for. Nope, they're going to go. They're going to go to the offset I, and we got a whistle out across the 30, 35-yard line. 40 still on his feet, midfield. 40, and finally brought out of bounds.
I think that one's coming back there.
I do too. That early flag certainly indicates that.
False start.
And the ball carrier that time was Leonard Avery. And normally on the false start you have a dead ball. So
usually it must have been late.
Yes.
I think Avery now becomes the lead back for them since Staggs is not here.
Out. Yeah, Staggs had almost 400 yards. I mean, he was a good back. I seen a little bit of him on film, and he could run. So that's going to back it up to the 15-yard line, or to the 18-yard line. First down and 15 now for Mason County. Camden Gregory with the toss to the right side, trying to stretch it out here. A little bit of room and taken out of bounds. Is the ball carrier, Hayden Horn. Horn on the season coming in averaging 15 yards per ball game. And, you know, you got to have some other guys take up some slack with Staggs out of the lineup tonight. And the Royals again will go out of that shotgun. It's a 2nd down and 10 from the 23 after a pickup of 5. Gregory rolls to his right, throws it almost picked off by Boyd County. I think he got his arm hit as he threw it.
Yeah, Cam May and James McDaniel were both closing in on it.
If that ball would have floated just a little bit more. 3rd down and 10 now for the Royals. Lights are starting to come on here. We got that the sun out of the way now.
Yeah, absolutely. They got the blue lights in the red zone there.
3rd and 10 now. Gregory out of the shotgun hard count. Now takes the snap, drops, looks under pressure, rolls to his right, and he's knocked down, loses the ball, but gets it back out near the 24, 25-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and long. See where they spotted at the 24, so it's going to be a 4th down and 8 here. Mason County will send their punt unit onto the field now.
Taryn Tackett just laid him out. He fumbled the ball but fell right on top of it, but what a hit by Taryn Tackett.
And here we go. Mason County will punt it away. A good kick. It takes a Mason County bounce. Kelly's going to let it bounce inside the Boyd County 40 down to the 38-yard line. That's where Boyd County will set up.
That was a good defensive stop there, defensive stand for us right there, Greg.
Yeah, it was. Mason Payne does all kicking duties for Mason County. Punt, point after, and kickoff. 1st down and 10 now. Boyd County, their own 37-yard line. When we started out here the first time, it didn't turn out good, but let's see what we can do here.
Yeah, 8:02 to go in the first quarter, and this is our 3rd possession.
Yep, yes. Unlike last weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had 3 possessions, I think, in the half.
In the half. Well, you know, there before the half, Mason County, about a 9-minute drive.
Yeah.
I mean, that was,
East Carter.
that was hurt. That's what I meant. It was an impressive drive. Kelly out wide to the right side. May out wide to the left, out of the shotgun. Manning takes the snap. Play action fake. Hits May going across the middle. Midfield. Breaks a tackle. 45. And finally brought down from behind at the 43-yard line, but it's enough to move the chains. You know, if you can get up to a 2-possession ball game here, you start feeling a little bit more comfortable, even though you can't get comfortable.
Yeah, well, you can't, but it opens up your playbook.
It
you can do a
does.
few more things. Cam May run a beautiful route right there.
A little slant route and great throw by Manning. You got McDaniel set up to the left of Manning out of the shotgun again. Your H-back is Butler to the right side, 1 to each side. Manning takes a snap, fakes, now takes a shot downfield to Cam May and just overthrows him. But I'll tell you this, he tried to throw that on the first play of the game. That time he learned it's either my guy or no guy.
That's right.
And that was a great decision there by Jace Manning. 7:27 left to go in the first quarter now as the clock stops on the incomplete pass. It's a 2nd down and 10 for Boyd County from their own from the Mason County 43 over on that far hash mark, the left hash mark for Boyd County. Well, they're going to move it up to the 42 instead of the 43 is where it should have been spotted, and they make that adjustment. Again, McDaniel set up to the left side of Manning. You got 2 out wide to the left side now. And Crawford, along with, well, here we go. Chase Manning fakes the handoff, gets it inside the 30, and a 1st down for Boyd County. C.J. Smith went in motion there for Boyd County. Not used to seeing him in this early.
No, he went in motion there and kind of pulled somebody off with him there and allowed Jace to get through.
C.J. a good kid.
Great kid.
Just don't tell him I said that.
No.
That head will get a little bigger. Clock running at 7:09. The ball on the Mason County 28. Boyd County again will go out of that shotgun. You got Crawford out wide to the left in the slot. You got Butler out wide to the right side. Way outside is Kelly, almost to the numbers. McDaniel set up to the left of Manning, who takes the snap, drops, those down the middle of the field. Butler wide open in and out of his hands in the end zone. Great throw.
Yeah, I think Caden Butler, he would like to have that one back.
100%. up to this point right now, Boyd County's getting what they want.
Absolutely, and I think Ferg has seen something here with Jace Manning being able to tuck it and run. He's got 2 carries for 27 yards.
Ferg does a good job of dissecting defenses.
He does. He's really good offensive mind.
Manning with the snap, hands it off to McDaniels, cuts it up the middle. He gets down inside the 20. It's going to be short of the first down about a yard or two. Third down, make that fourth down now for Boyd County. I'm sure they're going to go for it here. They give him the 20-yard line. He needs to get to the 18, so bring up a 4th and 2. Or a 3rd and 2.
Yes, 3rd and 2. I think you meant to say 4-down territory.
Yep. And we're inside that red zone.
I'll get it.
I'll poke you on the arm about that one. Hand off to McDaniels, right side, cuts it up, gets it inside the 15. He slips down, but he gets the first down at about the 14, maybe the 13.
This red zone trip, Greg, is brought to you by Realtor Logan Fraley Wallace and Executive Properties. Whether you are looking to sell or buy a home, let Logan handle the process. Give her a call at 606-923-2957. I just turned my house over to her this week, so hopefully she can sell it.
And Boyd County has it at the Mason County 13, first down and 10. We're down to 5:50 left to go first quarter. From the right hash mark, Manning with McDaniels to his left or to his right side, hands it off. He goes left, cuts it up the middle, gets it inside the 10, still on his feet. It's going to be short of the 5.
He made a couple nice cuts right there. I thought he was dead in the water, and he ends up getting about 7 yards there on that carry.
Now, I don't know, what James's 60 time is, but he's got good game speed.
He does. You ask how fast is he, and I would tell you he's fast enough.
Yep, 100%. Down to the 7-yard line is where they'll have it. 2nd down and 5. They need to get to the 2-yard line, maybe the 3 here. Manning with the snap, takes it up the middle, gets it close to the 5. It's going to bring up a 3rd down now for the Lions. 4.5 in the 40 is what Ian Wilburn just told me.
That's pretty good.
That's a pretty good 40 time. Third down and 3 here for Boyd County from the 6-yard line. They need to get to the 3. McDaniels to the right side, 1 wide to each side now. Gives it to McDaniels. He tries to get up. He fumbled the football. And let's see, he said he was down. So now you got a 4th down and 3. Maybe a 4th down and 2. They're going to put it at the 5. You need to get to the 3, so it's 4th down and 2. 4:15 left to go in the quarter, and he keeps his offense on the field here, does Ferg.
I like it. If something happens, you don't make it, they've got to go 95 yards.
Well, we've talked about these goal line situations here. He says, if we don't get it, then we haven't earned it.
That's right.
So Jace Manning looks the defense over and calls a timeout with 3:54 left to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Boyd County. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station. We're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
Handoff now goes to McDaniels,
Touchdown.
5 yards out. He's going to take it in. I'll tell you what, there was some maturity right there, though, by Jace Manning calling a timeout. He saw something that he didn't like. He gave Ferg a chance to, he told him what he saw, And then next thing you know, you run the off tackle to the right side. James McDaniels cuts it in. And Boyd County, with 3:51 left to go in the first, takes a 13-0 lead, pinning an extra point here by Ryan Crank. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So Boyd County on top here in the early going 14-0. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And welcome back to the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dotson broadcast booth. And Davis kicks it deep. Taken inside the 5, out across the 15, 25, had some running room, 30, 40, still on his feet, makes a cut back inside, runs over a Boyd County defender, and he may go all the way here. From behind, though, he's caught by Caleb Kelly. Imagine that. Caleb Kelly, the guy to catch him from behind at about the 7-yard, what is it?
It was Thomas Crawford.
Oh, I thought that was a 2 there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a heck of a run. He was stopped 3 times. And
Leonard Avery, the guy to return it, a long return there, caught it about the 5, gets it down to the Boyd County 30. So for Mason County, for the first time tonight, they're on the Boyd County side of the field. They'll go under center here. You got your H-back set up to the left side. You got your single setback in the backfield right behind him, and a handoff goes straight ahead to Anderson, who picks up 2, maybe 3 on the carry. It brings up a second down and long situation now for the Royals. Boyd County's opponent next weekend, Fairview, which is actually a Thursday night.
yes, Thursday night.
So next Thursday, they are at Morgan County tonight. They're tied up late in the first quarter, 6-6. Gregory out of the shotgun, out of the pistol formation this time. Handoff again, this time stopped at the 25-yard line is Anderson, his second straight carry. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 5 now from Mason County. They need to get down to just shy of the 20-yard line. Ball set up in the middle of the field. They'll go single set back to Gregory's right side. Trips goes to the right side. He takes the snap, rolls, looks, throws, and over top of his intended receiver, who was wide open, and he missed him on that. They tried to get the ball to Anderson again.
He had the first down if he can haul that pass in.
Yep, Mason County's going to keep their offense out on the field here, 4th down and 5. Ball just shy the 25-yard line, out in the middle of the field with it again. Setback set up to the right side of Gregory out of that shotgun. Horn is the guy in the backfield along with him. Gregory takes the snap. He's under pressure, rolls to his left, and knocked down short of the first down. Boyd County will take over on downs. So Boyd County, bend but don't break. Nottingham was in on that, was one of the guys. Somebody hit him first. I couldn't tell who that was.
Blake Sexton got him with the second one and stopped him short. That's a big turnover.
And he's just shy of the first down here, too. Boyd County, 2:21 left to go, will take over again. 1st down and 10. This time from their own, about the 20-yard line is where it's spotted.
I think they're going to put it to 21, Greg.
Okay, so the 21 is where it'll be spotted here. Manning out of the shotgun. Sexton will line up to his left. You got 2 out wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. The ball spotted in the middle of the field here for Boyd County. Takes the snap, play action fake, a little screen pass. Kelly has it out across the 30 and a first down before he's brought down to the 31, maybe the 32-yard line.
An 11-yard gain there for Caleb.
They're going to give him the 30-yard line, where they're going to say his knee was down. So let's see if they move the chains at this spot. He's short of the first down, isn't he?
Ineligible downfield,
Oh,
Greg.
okay, I didn't see the flag, so let's back it up. Now, but you threw it behind the line of scrimmage. So
they're waving the flag off, so you was right.
He was behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to, let's see if they move the chains here, though. Yep, they're going to give him the 32-yard line now. So that will be enough to move the chains. 2:11 to go here in the first quarter. Be nice to see Boyd County tack another one on here.
Absolutely. Offense is rolling right now, so I like our chances.
You got Staggs out for Mason County, their best running back. You got your best lineman out as well, so let's see if Boyd County can take advantage of that. Manning takes a shot downfield. Crawford has it, and in and out of his hands. Great throw right there by Jace Manning. 1:50 left to go in the quarter. Now 2nd down and 10. That's a good time to take a shot downfield.
Well, and you said it best the last time Jace tried to make that throw. That pass right there, only one person was going to catch that, and that was Thomas Crawford. And he learned from that first pass of the game.
Yep. I'll tell you what, he's showing some arm strength too.
Yeah, that was a nice
He
throw
had some
right there.
zip on that.
That was about a 45-yard pass.
Butler, H-back set up to the right side. Kelly out wide to the right. You got one out wide to the left side out of the shotgun. Handoff now to Sexton out across the 35-yard line is where he'll be brought down to pick up of probably about 3 here. Not they're going to give him 4, they're going to give him the 36. 1.5 minutes left to go now in the first quarter. 14-0 Boyd County, in case you just joined us. Tonight's Boyd County football game being brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance and by Boyd County Clerk Kevin Johnson, serving all the needs of Boyd County with offices in Catlettsburg, Cannonsburg, and Ashland.
That last run there, Greg, by Blake Sexton, he was part of our Principals Advisory Council today. So he gets it done in the classroom and on the field.
Kelly goes in deep motion, and Boyd County, I think, is going to have a false start here as they blow the play dead. So instead of a 3rd down and 6, they're going to back it up. Now you've got a 3rd down and about 11, maybe 12 here. No, it looks like about 11. First time tonight, though, we've been behind the chains.
Yeah, just something about that didn't look right. I don't know exactly what they called, but
yeah, and that's a hard play to time up with that deep motion.
It is.
Boyd County's going to get the call from the sideline without huddling up. Manning will look things over here. 2 out wide to the left side. H-back set up to the right. Manning out of the shotgun, takes a snap, drops, has time, looks, pumps, throws down the middle, and almost intercepted there. There it looked like that Ian Brennan was trying to sit down with what he thought had some open grass, but he had a guy to his left. Manning tried to throw it deep, and it was almost intercepted.
Yep. I think Ian was open, and he was just trying to lead him a little bit and got a little too far.
So not on the same page right there. 49.2 seconds left to go. Caden Butler to punt it away now for Boyd County. Back deep to receive now for Mason County is Avery. It's an end-over-end kick.
There's a penalty.
And we've got a flag. It's going to be a late hit. The ball rolls down to the 20-yard line. That's where Boyd County will down it, but we've got a penalty on the play. It's going to be roughing the kicker. I do believe personal foul, roughing the kicker. That's going to give Boyd County an automatic first down with 39.8 seconds left to go. Good break right there for Boyd County, and he got him.
He did, but it was a dandy punt, too, by Caden Butler. That was a 49-yard punt right there.
49-yard punt. Who's this official to the near side of us here, Coach?
Is that Hutchinson?
whichever he is. I'll tell you what, he's got an arm. Did you see him slinging across the sideline to the other sideline? A spiral.
It was either Hutchinson or Smith. I can't tell them apart.
First and 10, Boyd County now at their own 46-yard line. 39.8 seconds left to go first quarter, I should say. 14-0 Lions on top here. 2 out wide to the left side. Manning out of the shotgun. Fakes it to Sexton. Pulls it back and gets across midfield himself down to about the 48, maybe the 47-yard line. And, you know, Boyd County right now just moving the football, taking chunks at a time, getting first downs. Second down and about 3 after a pickup of 7 to the 47-yard line. Then he gets the 44. We're down to 14 seconds in the quarter. Boyd County's probably not going to have another play here as Jace Manning and his troops walk off the field. So at the end of one quarter of play, it's Boyd County 14, Mason County nothing. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
Members Choice Credit Union, member NCUA.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And welcome back to the Curtis Dodson, Boyd County Attorney broadcast booth. Curtis is working hard to make Boyd County a safe place to live and work and play. That's Curtis Dodson, Boyd County Attorney.
Ian just gave me a score there. At the end of one, Russell's up 20-0 over Paintsville.
Russell got a nice team this year,
They
starting
do.
off hot. Second down and 3 now for Boyd County from the Mason County 47. Manning pump fakes it. Now he's under pressure, rolls to his left, looks, tucks it, and runs inside the 45, down to about the 40-yard line. He's run out of bounds, but Boyd County's going to move the chains.
Jace has that little juke about him right there, like he's going to throw the short pass and then stands up and
that
goes
does
deep.
a great job of freezing you.
It does. It does a really good job.
Ball at the 40-yard line now for the Lions.
Looked like East Carter up over Greenup 7-0 with about 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
And they probably had the ball the whole quarter.
Probably so.
Out of the shotgun, Manning from that left hash mark takes a low snap, hands it off, and hit in the backfield and brought down as McDaniels didn't have a chance right there.
No, they was waiting on that one. Maybe a loss of 2 there.
Yep, you're going to lose something on that. Brings up a second down and long for Boyd County behind the chains here, back to the 42, so a second down and 12. Still going to work from that left hash mark. Cam May and Caleb Kelly back in now for Boyd County.
And it's not a football score, Greg, but you know me and my Reds. The Mets are down 6-0 in the first inning, so that's a good thing.
And we love it.
Absolutely.
So Boyd County will go under center out of that I formation again. 2 wide to the left, the short side of the field, being Kelly and May. May out wide. Now Kelly goes in motion from left to right. Toss now, a bad toss. Manning's going to have to go back and pick it up on the Boyd County side of the field at the 46. McDaniels went one way, and Manning tossed it the other.
We
miscommunication.
Yeah, we haven't been under center very much this year, and we did go under center right there, and it was just a miscommunication, which cost us. That was about an 8-yard loss right there.
Back to the 46 of Boyd County. It's a third down and 12 here for the Lions. No, actually about a third and 14, isn't it?
24.
Need to get to the 40?
That's back to the original line.
Okay, you're right. Manning with the snap takes off, gets back into Boyd County territory to the 41-yard line. And that's going to be a yard short of the original line of scrimmage, and it brings up fourth down at about 11 here. Ball in the middle of the field. The Lions going to keep their offense out on the field, it looks like. Nope, Caden Butler going back there to punt now.
Caden's going to try to pin them inside the 5,
Yep.
10-yard line here.
Mason County with no one back to receive the punt. They're expecting something here.
Well, Caden is our backup.
No.
No.
Now we got a bad snap, and Butler's going to have to chase it down and fall on it inside the 30-yard line at the 25. And a bad snap for Boyd County. Rowan County up on Fleming County right now, 13-7. That's another district opponent for Boyd County later on in the year.
Ashland up 14-0 on East Jessamine.
First and 10 from the 26-yard line. The Boyd County 26 is where Mason County will take over on the snap that flew over the punter, Caden Butler's head, and lost a bunch of yardage right there. Mason County set up here at the 26 of Boyd County. Out of the shotgun, Gregory hands it off on a wide receiver handoff around.
Ian Branham there.
Little jet sweep right there. Ian Branham in on the tackle. I think it's a loss of yardage on the play right there for Anderson, who's been getting his fill of carries here in the first half.
Absolutely.
Back to the 29-yard line, so a loss of 3. It brings up a second down now in 13. The ball now over on the left hash mark for Mason County. They'll go under center with an offset I formation. Gregory, little handoff, inside handoff to the wingback inside the 30 or inside the 25-yard down to about the 22-yard line.
I think they got that play from East Carter, that little inside handoff.
That little inside handoff, kind of a little counter play right there.
Yeah, it was money last week for East Carter.
The ball carrier there was Josiah Brooks. That's his first carry of the night. It brings up a third down now for Mason County and about 7, maybe 6 here. You're in 4-down territory. Scoreboard has it 7 yards at the 23, so that's what we'll call it. 2 backs, 1 to each side of Gregory out of the shotgun. Takes a snap, looks, rolls to his right under pressure, throws it, has his man, and complete. Is that short of the first down?
I think it's a little short.
Okay, the receiver that time is Carter Roark. Nope, not Carter Roark. Roark is 5. That's Leonard Avery again. 4th down and 3 now for Mason County at the Boyd County 19. They need to get down to about the 16-yard line. They'll go out of the shotgun. Avery set up to the left side of Gregory out of the gun, and a hard count here. Let's see what Mason County is going to do. He checks off at the line of scrimmage, and the play clock down to 5, and they're going to call their second timeout here of the half. Just trying to see if they can get a cheap one from Boyd County. 7-0 Lions here, 7:42 left to go in the first half. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And back to the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dotson broadcast booth. 4th down and 3 now for the Royals at the Boyd County 19-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Gregory rolls to his left, tries to take a shot at the end zone. It's caught, but is he out of bounds? I can't see it. Incomplete. Good defense right there by Boyd County, and the Lions will take over on downs. Who was that? Was that May or Davis over there?
Cam May.
Okay.
He made a nice play there. The kid made a great catch, but he was out of bounds.
Did a good job of making him run a little too far outside to the wide side.
I believe that was Avery Leonard.
And that's not a bad play call either.
No, not at all. No, that was Micah Payne. I'm sorry.
Boyd County will take over 1st and 10 from their own 19-yard line. 7:36 left to go, second quarter. Tonight's Boyd County football game being brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson. And by Boyd County Clerk Kevin Johnston. 1st and 10 Lions, their own 19-yard line. Manning out of the shotgun here. McDaniel set up to his left. Hands it off. He'll run to his right. He gets out across the 25-yard line out to about the 27, maybe the 28. Nice pickup on first down. Off tackle again to the right side.
I like us establishing the run there. I think it'll open up Jace for later on when he wants to go downfield.
Well, you know, if you take a look statistically, the team that rushes for more yards, probably about 90-95% of the time is going to win the football game in high school football.
Absolutely. And if you can establish that run, it just enhances the passing game.
Yes, it does. 2nd down and 2, they're going to give him a pickup of 8 yards, so it's going to take him to the 27. Low snap, handoff goes to McDaniels, goes forward. That's going to be close to a first down. It's going to depend on the spot of the football here.
I think he's going to be just a little short.
Well, I think you're right. Just shy of the 29-yard line, and that's where they've got to get. Well, I think, are they going to have they got an official's timeout? Are they going to measure here?
Oh, it's first down.
First down and 10 now, Boyd County. Tell you what, this officiating crew is top notch. You've got guys that have called state tournament or state finals games and everything. I mean, this is great, a great atmosphere here too. Boyd County 1st and 10 from their own 29 to the just shaded from the right hash mark. McDaniels, well, set up to the right side now of Manning out of that shotgun. One wide to each side, handoff to McDaniels up the middle. He crosses the 30 to the 31, maybe the 32 as he falls forward. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and long now. Looks like about 2nd and 7. Let's see where they're going to end up officially spotting the football. They're giving him about the 32.
Yeah, about the 32-yard line.
Okay, so it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 7 here for the Lions. Be nice to take some time off the clock and get another score here before the half, considering Mason kind of gets the ball to start the second half.
Absolutely. We don't want to give them a 2-for-1 situation.
No. Ball still on that right hash mark. You got McDaniels again to the left side of Manning. Nice slant play. Gets it to May out across the 45, but we got a flag in the backfield. That's probably going to be holding against Boyd County. They had the first down before the flag.
Yep, holding.
And those are the ones that hurt because he was quick getting it out of his hands.
Yep, takes away a first down
and
a 13-yard gain.
On that right there, it's just one of those situations. If you get run over slowly, he gets it away.
Yep, absolutely.
So that brings up a 2nd and long now for Boyd County. 2nd and about 18 according to the clock here, the scoreboard. 5:14 in the clock running. The ball on the Boyd County 18-yard line. 2 out wide to the left, the open side of the field, that being Kelly, the slot receiver. The receiver on the outside is Cam May. You got 1 out wide to the right as well. Manning with 5 seconds on the clock, on the play clock, hands it off now out to the 25, or make that, about the 25-yard line. Pickup of about 4 there for McDaniels.
I think that was Josh Kelly.
24-yard line. What is it?
That was Josh Kelly there. He was on a jet sweep.
Okay,
there.
so they gave that to Kelly. Let's see what we've got here. Kelly out wide to the left along with C.J. Smith and Cam Mays. We got trips to the left. Thomas Crawford out wide to the right. McDaniels back in the backfield with Manning out of the shotgun set up to his left side. 3rd down and 15 for Boyd County. Manning takes the snap, rolls to his left, tucks it, and now throws it, and incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Lions will punt it away here from their own 24-yard line. 4:07 left to go now in the half. Mason County trailing it 14-0, and they should get good field position on this punt considering Boyd County's at their own 24.
Yeah, we need Caden to really get his foot into one here.
Avery back deep to receive at about the 45-yard line, his own 45. Butler with a kick. It's going to take a Boyd County bounce, and they're just going to let it roll to about the 42-yard line. That's where Cam May will down it here. You need to stop here before the half if you're Boyd County. 3:56 left to go. Mason County 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line.
Yep, 34-yard punt there for Caden.
At some point, we're probably going to have to get another headset and get this guy, Ian Wilburn, in here with us, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Let him take over the halftime show or something so we can have a break.
That'd be fine with me.
I see him smiling a little bit back there with that Wyatt Earp mustache. Avery with a toss to the left side, out across the 45 as he breaks tacklers and drilled at the 48-yard line and brought down. Who was that, Coach?
74.
They're going to give him the 49-yard line, so a pickup of about 7 there. 2nd down and 3.
Cade Thosen decleated him right there.
That was a slobber knocker right there.
Hey, kudos to that kid for holding on to the ball because he got drilled.
Gregory this time will work out of the shotgun, back to each side of him. Max protection, a little play action here, but he keeps it himself, gets across midfield to the Boyd County 49. I think that's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 1 here. I don't think he got the 1st down. Where they're going to spot it at the 40, the 49. Needs to get to the 48 here. 3 minutes and change and the clock running here in the first half. 3rd down and 1 for Mason County. Working from out near the middle of the field here, and they're going to go underneath center here, Will Gregory. They'll get in the I formation, offset I formation. And I thought they were going to get that inside handoff, but the quarterback Gregory keeps it himself, and I think he's got enough for the 1st down.
It's close, Greg. If he did get it, well, they're giving him the 1st down. That was their first down of the game.
And he barely got that. Clock rolling now at 2:40 left in the half. Mason County with the football, middle of the field from the Boyd County 48-yard line. Trying to punch one in here before halftime.
Hopefully our defense can stand right here and get a stop.
Out of the shotgun, Gregory on the slant. Overthrows him. His receiver right there heard footsteps.
Yep, absolutely. And Gregory on the year, 24 for 39, 397 yards for an average of 132. But, with the running back Staggs out tonight, I think that's kind of affecting their offensive play calling.
Yes. That was Roark as the intended receiver. Gregory just threw it over top of his head there. 2:21 as the clock stops with the incomplete pass. Again, out of that max protection. Gregory takes a step of fumble as he tried to hand it off, and nice job of getting the football back and getting up to about midfield.
Taryn Tackett and Blake Sexton were in on that tackle.
Yep. Gregory with a nice job right there getting the ball back.
Oh, absolutely, because it was a poor snap, and he could have very easily let that one go, and we could have fell on it.
Yes. 3rd down and 12 now for the Royals. Ball, the nose of the football right on the 50-yard line, shaded over to the right hash mark. They're going to take their time to get this play in. The play clock down now to 9. Are they going to take a timeout here? It looks like they are because they're not running out to the field. So with 1:37 left, Bradley Boone takes a timeout for Mason County. That's their final timeout of the half. 1:30. They got 1 left?
Yes.
I thought they've taken 3.
No, we took 1.
Okay, we took the 1. Okay, 1:37 left. We'll keep it right here. So, if you can keep him at worst from getting in the end zone here, you're in good shape going into the locker room at halftime.
Absolutely, and to only give up 1 first down, I know they've been in our territory, but it was our own doing there with the interception and then the bad snap on the punt. But our defense stood, and it's that bend but don't break, and to just give up 1 first down this half, that's pretty good.
And, you got two young head coaches here in Ferg and Bradley Boone here, both of them young and doing a good job. Two of the better ones you'll see on this side of the state of Kentucky.
Absolutely. I love having Ferg as our head coach.
Oh, absolutely. He's good with the kids.
He is. He's good. He's good in the hallways, in the classroom. A lot of football coaches don't teach, but Ferg, he teaches biology and I think maybe a physics class. So he does a really good job for us.
Yep, he does.
And a little bit of trivia there. Well, not trivia, but he was going to go to med school and just told his mom and dad, said, hey, I want to be a football coach.
Okay.
And so he's a pretty smart cat.
All right, 3rd down and 12 now. Ball at midfield here. We got one guy late getting out on the field for Mason County out of the timeout. And 3 out wide to the left, trips, 1 wide to the right out of the shotgun. Gregory drops back under pressure, rolls to his left, looks, throws it over the middle of the field, has his man complete shy of the 25-yard line, and a first down right there. So Mason County will move the chains. That was Grooms, the receiver on that, down to the 28-yard line. 1st and 10, Mason County. The clock running down to close to 1:15. Gregory takes a shot at the end zone. Had him open and just overthrew his receiver. Tell you what, that was a good play call.
Camden Gregory's got a nice arm. That was about a 40-yarder, and it was just a hair over the receiver's head. A couple other scores, Russell 27, Paintsville nothing, Fleming 13, Rowan 7. Ashland up 28-0 over West Jessamine. East Carter 13, Greenup 7, and Fairview 12, Morgan 6. All those games in the second quarter.
And it's 2nd down and 10 now for the Royals at the Boyd County 28. 1:13 as the clock stopped on the incomplete pass. And they'll work out of the shotgun again. You've got 2 wide to the left, in tight. Now he'll step under center, Will Gregory. Toss to the left side. He's going to stretch it out. And not a whole lot there for the ball carrier. Ball carrier that time was Horn. But I didn't know till today that Staggs wasn't going to be playing. I came in expecting a load from him.
Absolutely. I mean, kid was averaging 127 yards a game and 4 touchdowns in 3 games.
That's a big loss for the night. They got out of bounds in Mason County. 1:06 left to go. Pick up a 3. Ball on the 25-yard line. 3rd down and 7. The ball now over on the left hash mark. Again, Gregory will go underneath center. Handoff straight up the middle to the tailback, and not a whole lot there. Again, Horn is the ball carrier. Down to about the 24, maybe the 23-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 7 here. And I'm going to assume that Bradley Boone's going to let this thing run down. 4th down and about 6 now for Mason County. Play clock at 20 here, so they got plenty of time. Max protection back there, one back to each side of Gregory. Takes a snap, rolls to his right, takes a shot at the end zone. And is it incomplete? I can't see.
Broke up by James McDaniels.
I lost sight of it up here in the broadcast booth, so Boyd County will take over 1st down and 10 from their own 24-yard line. 29.5 seconds left to go. Bend and not break again for Boyd County. Defensively tonight, Boyd County's been good as well.
They have. They've taken care of business on the defensive side of the ball, and right there, I mean, he was open for a split second, and James McDaniels closed that gap.
1st and 10 Lions, 29.5 seconds left to go in the half. 2 timeouts left. Let's see if Boyd County just takes a knee or they try something here. 2 out wide to the left, that being Smith along with Cam May. Smith is in the slot. 1 out wide to the right, that being Crawford out of the shotgun. Boyd County throws a little dump route over the middle, and out across the 35-yard line is Caleb Kelly, who was set up at the H-back right there. And that gets Boyd County to the 36-yard line, 1st down and 10. They're in their hurry-up offense, under 19 seconds left to go now. Too wide to each side. Ball on the left hash. Manning with it. Throws that little out route to Mahey, who does a great job of getting out of bounds. It's going to be about a yard short of the first down. You got to get to the 46, your own 46 for the first down. 11.4 seconds left to go here in the half. Boyd County up 14-0 and with the football.
I don't think we were worried about a first down.
Nope.
With 11 seconds to go, it's it's touchdown or nothing here.
Wanted to get a little bit closer there to the end zone. Manning takes the snap, play action, rolls to his right under a rush, throws to the sideline again, incomplete. Hits off the fingertips of Kelly. The throw was high. 3rd down and 1 now for Boyd County with 6.5 seconds left to go. I'm going to imagine, they're going back and prevent defense is Mason County.
I think we'll go under center and just victory formation.
I think
here.
that's what you're seeing right here, and they are. Well, let's see. Manning's going under center, victory formation here. Manning takes a snap and a knee, and that is how the half is going to end. No scoring here in the second quarter, but Boyd County leads it 14-0. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And welcome back to Maysville, Kentucky, and Mason County High School here at the break. Boyd County leads Mason County by a score of 14-0. All the scoring came in the first quarter. The Lions on their second drive of the night punched it in from 10 yards out, Blake Sexton, and the point after by Crank was good. And then after that, with 3:51 left to go, James McDaniels a 5-yard run to put the ball in the end zone, and Ryan Crank again with the point after to make it 14-0. And second quarter, like I said, no scoring there. We got homecoming here tonight. So we'll probably have you some extra breaks here along the way at halftime. Don't forget, next week, Boyd County back in action at home, and it's going to be a Thursday night game. So Thursday night lights here, and it'll be against Fairview. We'll be on the air at 7 o'clock with the pregame. 7:30 will be the kickoff for Boyd County and Fairview. Fairview last score that we saw in the second quarter, they were up on, not Mason County, but Morgan County, 12-6, and they're playing that one in West Liberty. Let's go ahead, step out, take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about the first half. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank. Located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station. We're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And welcome back to the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dotson broadcast booth. Curtis is working hard to make Boyd County a safe place to live, work, and play. That's Curtis Dotson, Boyd County Attorney. Tonight's game was also brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson. And by Boyd County Clerk Kevin Johnston, serving all the residents of Boyd County with offices in Catlettsburg, Cannonsburg, and Ashland. It's 14-0 here at the break. Boyd County is on top. Coach Fraley had to step out of the booth for a minute, so we're going to get our tech guy, Ian Wilburn, in here and let him talk to me for a minute since we've got such a long halftime break here and it being homecoming and, you know, making your radio debut tonight. What do you think?
Oh, it's a whole different aspect. Never really expected to be here.
And, you know, do a great job. You and Dwayne Fowler both. Dwayne back to the studio. I tell you what, that guy never gets anything wrong either. And we owe him a football jersey since he does a great job. And we're going to have to get Ferg to hook us up with something as well.
Oh, yeah. We're definitely going to have to talk to Ferg about getting some gear.
Now, what do you see here in the first half from Boyd County?
I see our defense being real physical on the field. They are standing the ground, especially on third down and fourth.
Yep, and, you know, Boyd County right now is moving the ball pretty well offensively. You know, possibly we could have had a couple more scores, but it's a 14-0 game. You got a two-possession game here, so that's always good when you're, you know, coming out because Mason County's got the football. And, you know, make no mistake about it, both teams are going to make the adjustments. And Mason County, with them trailing at 14-0, they're certainly going to have to make more than Boyd County is. And Bradley Boone will do a good job of that. I know you know the guy from college.
Oh, yes. He was a football player down at Moorhead while I worked with the team. He was wide receiver, real athletic guy.
And, you know, you take a look, too, over on the other sideline, Evan Ferguson, our Boyd County Lion coach, 7th year here with the Lions, and he's really got this program going in the right direction.
Yes, he does. And I think what I'm excited to see him coming out of half, especially this extended half, is, you know, keeping the boys loose and keeping them mentally focused to come out and finish this game.
And, you know, if you can get a 3 and out right here and then go down and score yourself, you're in a pretty good position. But, you know, That's every coach's dream. That's how they look at it. But, it's harder to do that than what we're talking about here.
Oh, yes. Everything's easy whenever you can say it, but going out and executing every single play, we need that.
Yep, if you could get a 3-and-out, get your offense back on the field, that would be a good sign for Boyd County. And you got some scores for us right now. Here, I know you said Fairview with a pick 6, correct?
Yes, they had a pick 6, a 59-yarder. It is now 20-6 Fairview.
20-6 Fairview. Seth Caudill, that defensive coordinator, doing a good job there. He's only given up about 13 points a game for that defense. Does a really good job, and we'll get to see him next week.
Oh, yes. He's real animated on the sideline as well, so he brings that energy for him.
Yep, and, Alex Roy, the head coach, you can't say enough about him. You talk about a quarterback in his day, in the high school days. He was really, really good.
Oh, yes, 4-year starter. How many times do you see that nowadays in high school football?
Yep, well, and he's on that team, too, of Fairview's that went to the state championship game.
Oh, yes.
And so, he's familiar with that. Fairview had a good run there for a little while. And, they're doing a good job of getting Fairview back up to where they think they should be. And, it always helps when you've got somebody come in and take over your program that is from there.
Oh, yes. That hometown body and person being there, they definitely gives them something to play for, because a lot of these kids, they probably grew up watching Roy behind the center. So,
and a big guy too, about 6'4", 6'5". You don't see many of those in high school football, especially around here.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he had a cannon for an arm. Started out at Marshall out of high school. But if I'm not mistaken, I haven't done my homework completely, so I may be misspeaking here. But I think he was probably on the last team of Fairview that won a district tournament in that 1A district.
To my knowledge, that 2012-2013 team was the last district winner.
And then, Boyd County, they last won one back in 2022. And, Ferg's got him knocking on the door here again. And, you lost a lot of guys from last year's ball club. And Boyd County really stepping up and meeting the challenge.
Oh, yes. Our young guys, they really took that advantage of filling the role and getting their playing time. And you see it because they play all out.
Let's go ahead, step out, and take another break here. Your score at the half is Boyd County 14 and Mason County nothing. We still got quite a bit of time left here, so we'll probably have some extra breaks along the way as it's homecoming here from Mason County. So we're probably still another good 12 to 15 minutes away from actual football action. So let's go ahead, step out, take a break. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
Since
Members Choice Credit Union, member NCUA.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And welcome back to the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dodson broadcast booth. Curtis is working hard to make Boyd County a safe place to live, work, and play. That's Curtis Dodson, Boyd County Attorney. Special thanks to all the rest of our sponsors as well. You've got Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. You have Boyd County Clerk Kevin Johnston. You have Air Supreme, and you have Tri-State Ophthalmology and Realtor Logan Fraley Wallace. So special thanks for our sponsors here for supporting Boyd County football. And Coach, back with me here. First half, Boyd County probably with the time and possession there and a good job of getting the ball in the end zone twice there in the first quarter. Mason County with some adjustments in the second quarter and kept Boyd County out of the end zone.
Yeah, if you look at the time of possession and the total yards, you would think we would be up more than 14-0.
Yes.
But like you said, Mason County made some adjustments, and a couple of times we kind of shot ourselves in the foot too. Got behind the chains a couple of times,
and a bad snap on a punt.
Absolutely. So you factor all those things in. I think if you'd have told Ferg coming in here, hey, you're up 14-0 at halftime, he would have probably taken it.
And especially considering you throw an interception and the bad snap on the punt, so that's two possessions that you can't get back.
Right. Now the first interception came on the first play of the game. And then, later on when we were trying to punt the ball away and we snapped it about 20 yards over the punter's head. So, but all in all, 14-0, I'll take it.
And Mason County not without their mistakes as well. First play of scrimmage for them, they fumble the ball. We have the ball inside the 40-yard line and end up capitalizing on it and score. Then, they had a botched handoff here that we almost got. So, both teams have made their mistakes, but Boyd County's been the only one that can capitalize at this point.
Yeah, our defense has done really well. We've given up one first down for the first half, and that's just a testament to how well they're playing right now.
And let's go ahead right now and take a look at some stats for the first half, Coach.
Okay, rushing for us, James McDaniel, 10 carries for 32 yards and 1 touchdown. Jace Manning is leading us right now. He's had 8 carries for 55 yards. Blake Sexton, 3 carries, 18 yards and a touchdown. And then Caleb Kelly has 1 carry for 4 yards. Passing, Jace is 4 of 11 for 52 yards. He's hit 2 targets. He's had 2 passes to Cam May for 28 yards and 2 passes to Caleb Kelly for 24 yards.
So that's what we've got for Boyd County. Boyd County, obviously, too, has won the yardage battle here with running the football. And, that's put Boyd County in a fairly decent position here at the halftime break. We've got the volleyball team playing in a tournament, too, don't we? I don't know exactly what time they played. I think it was a 7:30 game.
It was a 7 o'clock game at Frankfort.
Okay. So
I think they were playing Newport Central Catholic.
Okay.
That's a huge tournament, Newport Central Catholic. You start getting into Northern Kentucky schools, and they're pretty good.
Yep, Cincinnati area, so the population really goes up. If we can get a score on that, we'll pass it along. Mothman Fall Baseball Tournament, Lions end up beating Point Pleasant to advance to tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That's a good deal.
Yep, good deal. And, you got a lot of good football going on around the area. With the last score that we saw, it looks like Ashland's going to beat East Jessamine. Russell handling Paintsville at the current moment. Fairview up now, 2 possessions. And like Ian and I talked, next week is going to be a tough test.
Absolutely. Fairview comes calling. Homecoming game at the Lions Stadium there. Game time will be 7:30 on Thursday night. We're moved off of Friday night for the Healing Appalachia concert. So hopefully everybody can get out and support the Lions.
And in 2 weeks, Boyd County opens up district play against Johnson Central. They run that wishbone offense. Next week, if I'm not mistaken, that's what we're going to see Fairview in quite a bit too. So it'll give Boyd County at least some sort of a look going into district play. It's hard to simulate it in practice.
Well, it's hard to simulate Johnson Central in any form.
Absolutely.
They are one of the top teams in the state year in, year out. They're very physical, and I wish they weren't in our district, but they are.
Yeah. And, they're playing Pikeville tonight, so I haven't seen the score on that, but that's an interesting game as well.
Absolutely. Pikeville's always, one of the better Class A football teams, and, they reach out and they play some of these big boy schools. I mean, I think they opened up maybe down at Christian Academy of Louisville, and then now they're playing. They had Raceland last week, and a huge come-from-behind victory. They was down 27-0 after a weather delay and come back and won that game 35-27. And then tonight stepping out against one of the top 4A teams in the state in Johnson Central.
Yeah, and you know, Pikeville, one of those teams that have been so dominant in Class A, they have a hard time filling the schedule.
Yeah, nobody wants to go there and play
them. Nobody wants to play them. Some scores here of interest for you. Russell now up 41-0 over Paintsville. Ashland up 34-0 over East Jessamine. East Carter is trailing Greenup County 14-13 right now. Fleming County up on Rowan County now, 19-7. And Fairview 20-6 over Morgan County right now. So those are some scores of interest for you. If we can get a Johnson Central score, we'll pass that along to you as well. Let's go ahead and step out, take one more break. And when we come back, it'll be time for football here in Maysville. Boyd County up 14-0 over Mason County. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical homes, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Since 1932, we've been a
Credit Union, member NCUA.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And we're back to the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dotson broadcast booth here at the half. Boyd County leads Mason County down in Maysville, Kentucky by a score of 14-0. And Boyd County will be on defense to start the second half. And the Johnson Central score that we was trying to get at the half, Johnson Central and Pikeville knotted up at 14.
Oh, so that kind of surprises me. Yeah.
That's a pretty good ball game right there. And you know, Pikeville probably playing with a lot of confidence after last week, after how they came back.
Absolutely. 27-0. And then, after the weather delay, they come out and score 35 unanswered.
And Raceland is playing Mason County. I'd like to get a score for you on that as well. We'll try to do that. So Raceland and Mercer County taking place. I think that's at Raceland, isn't it?
It is. It's their home opener.
Okay. Both teams now taking their last warm-ups here. We're down to about 45 seconds till we start play for the second half. Boyd County's Connor Davis will be the guy, I'm assuming, that'll kick it off for the Lions here. Tonight's broadcast is being brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson, and by Boyd County Clerk Kevin Johnston, serving all the residents of Boyd County with offices in Callensburg, Cannonsburg, and Ashland. A shout out now to Austin Hunter, who's listening, a former player here as well. And don't forget, Tuesday night, 7 to 8, we'll have the Boyd County coaches show with Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson. We'll be in the studio for that. The week after, we'll have a live show from the Boyd County football field with all the homecoming festivities.
Yeah, Megan Nolan, our registrar, she takes care of our homecoming activities, and she's got kind of like a carnival.
Yep.
There's going to be all kinds of vendors and games for the kids, and we just invite everybody in the community to come out. That parade will last. It'll start probably around 6 o'clock, and it'll end down at the football field and have all kinds of fun.
Davis with the kick, a nice kick down to the left side of the football field, taking about the 5-yard line, out across the 20, 25, and brought down shy of the 30-yard line is Anderson. So a good return on the play of about close to 25 yards there. To see where they spot the football, they're going to mark it. Well, do we have somebody? We got a player down for Mason County. And, Ferg and I were talking today about, the coaches show. Anybody who wants to send food up, he's good with that.
Absolutely. Ferg's never turning a meal down.
Yep. And, that'd probably get you there, too, and I know it will me.
That's possible.
Yeah. So, Mason County player still down on the field. I can't see who that is. Can you see who that is, Coach?
I could not. They've been cramping quite a bit here, but I don't know if that's a cramp or not. The tackle was made there by Caden Nottingham.
And thanks to Dwayne Fowler back at the studio, the Raceland score, the Rams lead Mercer County in the second quarter, 34-14. So it seems like Raceland now finding their groove again after the letdown last week in the second half. And thing about it is you'd rather lose it now than that playoff game, and there's probably a really good chance those two are going to meet again in the playoffs at some point.
Absolutely, and I'm sure that Coach Salmons will trade a loss right now for a shot at him in the playoffs.
Yep, and Chris McNamee at Pikefield does a wonderful job. He's been around for a long time and just a good human being, too. I really like that guy.
Yep, he does a great job up there. And, former or their superintendent is the former Boyd County guy, AD, and
Davey Trimble.
Dave Trimble, one of my best friends, and does a great job there.
Yep, he really does. Gregory out of the shotgun, empty backfield. A little quick hitter over here to the left side, and not a whole lot there, maybe a loss on the play. And tried a little wide receiver screen right there.
I think Blake Sexton was in on that tackle.
And that was a number 11 whom I do not have on my roster. Do you have an 11 on yours?
For Mason?
Yep. You might be able to find something that I couldn't. So here we go out of the shotgun, empty backfield again. They'll try it the opposite side now. Little quick wide receiver screen and not a whole lot there. Third down, Mason County still working behind the chains.
That was Gavin Morton, number 11.
Gavin Morton was 11. And that over to the far side was Payne who caught that pass.
Okay, we've got them behind the chains.
Yes. Third down and long here. Third down and 13 for Mason County. Working off of that left hash mark. They'll go empty backfield again. 3 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Motion Payne jet sweep. He's hit the backfield for a loss.
Ian Branham.
Ian Branham was able to step up and bring. That was actually Anderson that got that handoff on the jet sweep. 4th down and 13. Now, if you're Boyd County, you get the 3 and out here. As long as you don't give up some kind of fake here, you're in good position.
Absolutely, and we've got Caleb Kelly back, and I love it when he's back.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what, he is so fun to watch.
He is, and when the ball's in his hands, good things seem to happen.
Payne with a good kick here. It's high. Kelly calling for a fair catch in Boyd County territory at the 46-yard line. So Boyd County will take over 1st and 10. Good field position, 3 and out there for Boyd County. Let's see if the Lions can capitalize on it. Ahead right now, 10:23 left to go in the third, 14-0. See what adjustments that Mason County will make on that defensive side of the ball.
Hopefully not anything major.
No. So here we go. The Lions back out on the field. The ball shaded towards that right hash mark. Here in the third quarter, Boyd County moving right to left as we view it here from the Curtis Dodson Boyd County Attorney broadcast booth. They'll work out of the shotgun, too wide to the right, or make that to the left side. And Sexton set up to the left.
He's gone.
Yep, he gave him the handoff, did Manning, and he gets inside the 35-yard. We got a penalty on the play. That's probably in the vicinity of the horse collar or face mask.
He grabbed him by the shoulder pads and pulled him down there.
So they're going to mark the ball at the 31-yard line. Little handoff up, off tackle there to the right side. They're going to wave the flag off.
Oh, wow.
So first down and 10, Boyd County at the Mason County 31-yard line.
Blake Sexton and James McDaniels come walking in school today, and I said, there's my dynamic duo in the backfield.
Duo. Pretty good duo right there.
Freshman and a sophomore.
Yes.
That bodes well for years to come.
Manning out of the shotgun. Same play now for some. Nope, he kept it, did Manning. He faked it to Sexton, and Manning will get it inside the 30 down to about the 27-yard line. Second down now for Boyd County. 9:40 left to go here in the third quarter.
Well, Jace will get credit for those 4 yards, but Brody Castle came in late and pushed that pile a little bit, so give him an assist there.
So the ball at the 33-yard line is what it looks like. Second down. Oh, make that the 28-yard line, not the 33. Second down at about 6 for Boyd County. Out of the shotgun. Hand off to Sexton up the middle. He's got room, 15-10, and tripped up and falls down at the 5. Pickup of 23 on the play.
I think Ferg saw something there and made some adjustments at halftime because we're running off that right tackle.
Going that right side, and he's exploiting that. Out of the shotgun again, one wide to each side. Hand off to Sexton off that right tackle again as he getting in. I think he's short on the first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Greg, this Red Zone trip is brought to you by Realtor Logan Fraley Wallace and Executive Properties. Whether you're looking to sell or buy a home, let Logan handle the process.
Boyd County to the line of scrimmage quickly. Handoff off right tackle to Blake Sexton again. He'll carry it in from 1 yard out. Puts Boyd County up 20-0 here. That's the second touchdown of the night for Blake Sexton. This one with 8:35 left to go in the third.
I don't think you could have scripted a better start to the second half. 3 and out for Mason, and then we march it straight down the field.
Yes. Crank on to kick the point after for Boyd County. Good snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 21-0 Boyd County. 8:35 left to go here in the third quarter. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
All right, welcome back to the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dotson broadcast booth, and Connor Davis booted the kickoff into the end zone, so it'll be first down and 10 from the 20-yard line, their own 20 for Mason County. And we got some guys listening back home that's shooting me a text. We got Josh Kelly, we got Brody Biggs, we got Mike Biggs. Gregory with the snap, fake, and throws. Is it complete?
That was
Pass
a nice pass.
is complete. It was. It almost came up short, but a good job of going down to get the football on the throw by Payne.
If he hits him in stride right there, that's
he's
probably 6.
gone. First and 10 now, Mason County. The ball at the 37-yard line, their own 37 out of that shotgun again. 2 wide to the left, 3 wide trips to the right. Empty backfield. Gregory with the snap. Little wide receiver screen again to Roark. Not a whole lot there. Maybe the line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of 1. As the Lions get there, Cam May, a nice job of closing in. And he and Roark played summer baseball together, good friends. Nice to see that kind of matchup over there between the 2 friends.
Absolutely, and if he's any type of competitor like Cam, that's a good
Cam
rivalry
May
there.
is the ultra competitor, no doubt about that. Kind of like both Kellys.
Absolutely.
7:33 left to go, the clock running, and it's a second down and 10. They gave him the original line of scrimmage. The ball over on the left hash mark. Trips to the right, 1 to the left, set back to the right side, and out of the shotgun. I'll tell you what, Gregory had to get rid of it. He had to unload very quickly, threw it out of bounds. Who was that in there that put the lick on him?
Caden Nottingham was right there, and Coach Scott Davis with the interception there on the sideline.
Yep, I talked to Caden Nottingham today at school. I said, man, when are you going to do something?
Yeah.
He said, what do you mean?
He's had double-digit tackles the last couple weeks.
Yes. 3 wide to the right, bunched up, 1 wide to the left, out of the shotgun. Gregory with the snap and pressure. He throws it up. It's going to be incomplete. I'll tell you what, Boyd County's front 3 right here really doing a good job of putting pressure on Gregory.
Yeah, we're getting in there. Ian Branham that time was right on him. If he don't let go of that ball when he did, he gets sacked.
And, we're not blitzing right there. You just bring in your front 3.
Well, I think we're kind of pinning our ears back. We know they're going to have to throw the ball, so we're just selling out and heading to the quarterback.
7:14 left to go now in the third quarter. 21-0 Boyd County. Roark will go line up at tight end. Well, it's a 4th down. They're going to punt it away. Is Mason County 4th down and 10. Kelly back deep, receives it, catches it on a bounce at the 30, up the field, 40, and he takes a shot and goes down, but he's first guy up.
Hey, that don't surprise me a bit. That kid's tough as nails.
100%. And I bet you he's going over to Furton now and saying, give me the football.
Absolutely. I'd say the fellow who hit him there, number 72, probably has 100 pounds on him, and he lowered the boom on him right there.
First and 10 Lions at their own 41-yard line, working off that right hash mark.
I'd say we're going to get a heavy dose of James McDaniels right here.
You're probably right.
Let's shorten this game up.
McDaniels set up to the left. They're going to hand it off. It's Manning to that right side. He'll get out shy of the 45-yard line, so pickup of about 3 unless they give him the 45. I think it's going to be the 44. It is second down and 7 here for Boyd County. Still working from that right hash mark. Boyd County exploiting that right side again.
Yeah, they have. Like I said, Ferg must have seen something, or, one of our coaches upstairs, Clayton McClellan, Zach Webb, maybe even Ferg's dad, Brian, saw something there and relayed it down to him.
2 wide to the left, the open side of the field for Boyd County. They'll work with McDaniels beside Manning out of the shotgun to the left side. Over on the right side, the H-back is Butler. Handoff again, right side, it goes to McDaniels. He's out near midfield and just shy of midfield. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and short here for Boyd County. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 49, their own 49. They need to get to the Mason County 49 for the 1st down. If you got that 3 and out and the score to start the quarter. If you can punch another one in right here, you're in good shape.
Absolutely, and I know we want to run the football and take time off the clock, but right there we had Caleb Kelly singled out here, and I was hoping we'd take a shot up top because I think he had him.
One wide to each side. May here to the near side, the open side of the field. Handoff again to McDaniels. He's, I think, stopped short of the first down. Let's see where they spotted. It looks like the far side officials walking in. Nope, they're going to give him the first down at the Mason County 49-yard line, so that'll move the chains for Boyd County. McDaniels just kept his legs churning and got that extra yard that he needed.
Yep.
And, you know, this drive, too, you know, you're running everything to that short side of the field.
Yep,
so
absolutely.
he's certainly seen something.
Yep. Wouldn't be surprised to see him take a shot up top here. He keeps running the ball and pulling that safety up.
Out of the shotgun, play action. Here comes pressure. Manning hit in the backfield for a loss of 6. That time they brought pressure on a safety blitz. And a loss of 6 brings up a second down and 16 now for Boyd County.
And that's why I'm sitting up here calling for pass plays, and Ferg's down there running the ball.
Ball now out in the middle of the field at the Boyd County 45-yard line. Hope my voice can make it through the rest of the game. If not, it's going to have to be you, Coach.
Well, I'm hoping it makes it through, buddy.
Here we go, out of the shotgun. Blake Sexton this time to the left of McDaniels. 2 out wide to the right. Little wide receiver screen to May. He catches in a short gain. It's going to bring up a third down and long here for Boyd County. Now out to the 48-yard line. So a pickup of 3 on a 3rd and 16. So it's a 3rd and 13 now. Maybe a 3rd and 12 for Boyd County. They need to get to the Mason County 39-yard line. They're going to spot it at the 48-yard line. So it's 3rd down and 13. From the left hash mark, 2 out wide to the short side of the field. Manning out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Here comes pressure. And he's brought down from behind for a loss on the play. And we've got somebody going down here in the backfield for Boyd County here. Not good to see.
I think that's Blake Sexton.
Yep.
It looks like he's cramping a little bit.
4th down and long now for Boyd County. The Lions will punt it away here, I would assume.
Yeah, I don't think we're
Well,
going
it looks like Sexton this time going back to punt it away instead of Butler. One man back deep to receive. That's Avery back inside the 25-yard line. High snap, and we've got a flag on the play, and it's false start against Boyd County. Back it up a little bit more. 2:57 left to go now in the third. 21-0 Boyd County. It was a promising drive, then all of a sudden you hit the wall.
I think that was offsides on
Okay,
Mason.
they initially said it was on Boyd. Now they're going to call offsides on Mason County.
Still not enough for the
No.
first down, but it moves us a few yards closer.
Moves it up to the 48-yard line. So 4th and 13 now for the Lions. Ball in the middle of the field. Sexton again to kick it away. And here we go. Good snap. Sexton with it. Kicks it. It's a low line drive, and Mason County falls on it at the 30-yard line. I tell you what, that's one you probably want to get away from.
Yeah, absolutely. And Blake almost missed that ball.
Yep. It was a ground ball kick.
Yeah. Ground ball up the middle. How it didn't touch somebody, I'll never know.
$21-0 Lions here. Fairview still up 20-6 there late in the third quarter. Pitch in the backfield to Avery. Avery out across the 30 to the 35. Pickup of about 5. Looked like some miscommunication right there again for Mason County.
Yeah, they went up under center, which kind of shocked me. I thought they were going to throw it. But, in on the tackle was Caleb Kelly and Blake Sexton and Brody Castle, I'm sorry.
One wide each side now for Mason County. Again, they'll go underneath center. You got a tailback in the backfield. Nope, Gregory's going to go to the shotgun. Now he takes the snap, looks, throws it down the left sideline, and just overthrows Roark. Probably had him beat, but the throw was off the mark.
Yep. Thomas Crawford on that coverage.
That brings up a 3rd down and 5 now for the Royals. 2:06 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. They have the ball at their own 35-yard line. 3rd and 5 here. Kelly back deep at that safety spot, about 15 yards off. Handoff. Avery is going to come up short about 2 or 3 yards. They're going to give him the 38, so it's going to bring up a 4th down and 2. Now are you in a situation right here that you're going to have to go for it?
I think so. Minute 50 to go in the 3rd quarter, and you're down 21.
And they are. Gregory out of that shotgun. Avery in the backfield behind him. Out of that pistol now, Gregory walks up to the line of scrimmage. You'll see what he does. He's going to go underneath center here, one out wide to the right side. Gregory with the snap, toss to the left for Avery. Has the 1st down and more out across the 45, midfield, 45-40, and brought down from behind at the 30-yard line by 2 Boyd County players. One of them McDaniels and the other is Connor Davis. But a 1st down for Mason County. Mason County still showing some life here.
Absolutely. They could have folded up shop if they didn't make that one there, but nice run there.
Max protection again, one back to each side of Gregory out of the shotgun. And a little play action. Gregory takes it himself up the middle. And he's about a 3 or 4 yard gain here. He never did go down. They blew it dead.
Host of lines in on that tackle.
They're giving him about a gain of 2 or 3 right there. Looks like about 3 maybe. Nope, give him 2. 2nd down and 7. Ball at the 28. Down to 38 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Same formation again for Mason County. Gregory takes the snap, pump fakes, tries to throw the right corner of the end zone. He's got a man. Touchdown, Mason County. Nice throw that time by Camden Gregory. Payne with the 28-yard touchdown reception with 27.3 seconds left to go in the quarter. All of a sudden, we're back in a ball game.
Absolutely. They're going to try to tack on the extra point here. Be a two possession game.
Payne caught the pass. Now he'll try to kick it through. Good snap, holds down, kicks up, and we've got whistles that's going to blow it dead. And it's going to be all sides against Boyd County. So are you in a situation here you might go for 2?
That's a possibility, but it doesn't look like they're changing anything.
It's going to put it up to about the 1.5 yard line. Gregory is the holder. So your quarterback is the holder here.
They declined the penalty.
Okay, they declined it. And they're going to try to kick the point after 3. That's a good decision. Good snap, holds down, kicks up, and the kick is wide to the left. No good. 21-6 Boyd County. 27.3 seconds left to go in the 3rd. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
21-6, Boyd County here. Payne just pooch kicks it, and May's going to take it and fall on it at about the 35-yard line. And welcome back to the Curtis Dodson Boyd County Attorney broadcast booth. We're here in Maysville at Mason County High School. Boyd County 21-6 here. Now that puts you in a situation, if you score at some point, you got to go for a 2.
Yes. And, I'm sure they've got a repertoire of plays they can run. I think I would have taken that penalty and tried to go for 2 there.
Yep.
Some scores of local interest. Ashland up 41-0 over West Jess. Raceland 27, Mercer 7. East Carter back up over Green up 21-14. Russell blowing out Paintsville 41-0. Fleming 19-7 over Round. Pikeville down 21-14 to Johnson Central, and Fairview up 20-6 over Morgan.
Boyd County and Jace Manning will work again out of that shotgun. You got 2 out wide to the right, 1 outside to the left. Little sweep play now to James McDaniels out across the 40, out to about the 42-yard line. So a pickup of 6 on first down, a nice chunk to get back after giving up a score.
Absolutely.
Down to 35 seconds left to go in the quarter. The Lions are going to let this quarter run out. The play clock was at 35, I should have said. We're down to 4 seconds on the game clock. 21-6 Boyd County at the end of 3. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
Members Choice Credit Union, member NCUA.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
They're going to give McDaniels a pickup of 7 instead of 6 right there out of the 43 instead of the 42. So 2nd 3 here for Boyd County, and welcome back to Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dodson broadcast booth. Curtis working hard to make Boyd County a safe place to live, work, and play. That's Curtis Dodson, Boyd County Attorney. The work from the left hash mark, will the Lions. 2 out wide. They're making that to the right hash mark. 2 out wide to the left, the open side of the field. May all alone on the right side. Hand off to McDaniels. Out across the 45 midfield. 45 still on his feet inside of the 40 before he's brought down. Boyd County trying to answer back here after giving up a 28-yard touchdown pass to Mason County. I tell you what, if you can answer right here, that would really hurt Mason County.
Absolutely. A 19-yard run there by James McDaniel. He almost broke that one.
He's at the 38-yard line, or is Boyd County at the Mason County 38. We're down under 11:45 left to go in the ball game. McDaniel set up to the right side now of Manning out of the shotgun. 2 out wide to the left, the short side of the field. 1 out wide to the right, that being Cam May to the open side of the field. Snap goes now to Manning under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. We're fortunate he didn't lose the football.
He almost did, and he had Ian Branham wide open down the middle of the field.
And we've got a late flag. We're going to have some kind of personal foul here. I don't know who it's going to go on. Dead ball, personal foul against Boyd County. Not what we need to start doing here.
No. That puts us behind the chains quite a bit right there.
Yep, it does.
You take the sack and then tack on 15 more yards.
Well, you had a second down there. And
2nd and 3.
Yeah, 2nd and short. And, now you're going to go to a 2nd down because it's a dead ball foul from the penalty. It backs Boyd County all the way up to their own 40-yard line. They need to get to the 28 of Mason County for the first down, so a 2nd and 32. And, like Ferg talked in his pregame show, there's no play call for this.
No, though you don't have a 2nd and 32 in your playbook.
Not in your playbook.
You just try to get 10, 12 yards here and go 3rd down.
Boyd County for the first time tonight, max protection. Handoff goes to Blake Sexton. He gets it up to the 45-yard line. Pickup of 5. Brings up a 3rd down and 27 now for the Lions.
I'll tell you, I don't want to give them the ball back with a lot
No.
of time because they do throw the ball really well. Camden Gregory is a nice quarterback, and he's had a couple of throws tonight that were just a tad off, or they would have scored.
He's got a good arm. We'll see if Boyd County's going to throw a screen play here. 3rd down and 27 for the Lions from their own 45-yard line. Ian Brandon wide to the left along with Caleb Kelly. Kelly's the wide out. He's the one all the way out. Cam May on the where they're worked from, out of the shotgun. Sexton to the right.
Possible.
Down to 5. Down to 3. They better hurry up. Here comes the snap. Gives it now to Sexton. Nice job off left tackle inside the 20. And I think he's going to be at about the 19. I think he's going to be about a yard short of the first down. 3rd down and 1 here for the Lions. Ball at the 19-yard line. They need to get to the 18 for the first down. We're down under 3 minutes left to go in the ball game now. Going to milk that clock down again. Manning will work out of the shotgun. You've got Sexton to his right side. Manning will take it himself on a quarterback keeper. Cuts out right, and he's going to be stopped short. So now you got a 4th down and 1 for Boyd County. Wouldn't surprise me here if you run the play clock down and try to get a hard count and get them off, get them offside here.
Absolutely.
And then take a timeout if you don't.
Yeah, Greg, this Red Zone trip is brought to you by the realtor Logan Fraley Wallace and Executive Properties. Whether you're looking to sell or buy a home, let Logan handle the process. Give her a call at 606-923-2957.
Boyd County is going to let the play clock run down here. Then they are going to call that timeout. They're already walking over there towards Coach Ferg. He's going to wait till it gets down to 1 second. Now they call the timeout there. 1 second on the play clock. 8 minutes even left to go now on the game clock. 21-6 Boyd County. A 4th down and about 2 now according to the scoreboard.
Yeah, well, I think he was a little upset that we didn't get that first down. I think if we went right up the middle, it was open, but we tried to turn it out to the outside, and we got pulled down from behind.
Yep. Now it's 27-14 game. Johnson Central up on top of Pikeville. Trying to pull away there. I don't know what quarter that's in.
Yeah, that game's played at Johnson Central, so that doesn't surprise me. Johnson Central is so good.
Jesse Peck does a wonderful job down there. Took over for Jim Matney, and that's hard to do.
Yeah, you don't.
I mean, you don't win either way.
Jim Matney is a legend in the mountains.
One thing I know about him, he walks in a room, he controls it.
Yep.
He
was a dandy.
Yep, he was, and a good man too.
Yes.
All right, Boyd County will go for it here. And it's 4th and 2. They need to get to about the 19, so it's more of a fourth. Yep, they're back about the 21 instead of 20, at least according to the marker. Boyd County tries the hard count now. They'll give it to Sexton up the middle.
He got it.
First down and more inside the 15-yard line. That's a big first down.
That was. Give it to Blake Sexton. I like my odds when the ball's in his hands.
Yep, especially in a short yard situation. Strong and athletic. Ball down to, what about the 10? And thank you very much, Ian Wilbur. Ball at the 12-yard line. Little quick screen pass, wide receiver to Kelly.
Touchdown.
Breaks a tackle and gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Boyd County stretches the lead now 27-6, and we've got an extra point coming up.
Nice play call there for Caleb Kelly to get in the end zone there. I was giving him a hard time today. I was like, 2 catches last week. What was up? He said, Coach, did you not see they were double and triple teaming me? And I said, well, you earned that in those previous games.
Yes, he has. And the extra point by Crank is up, and it is good. 28-6 Boyd County with 7:31 left to go here in the ball game. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And welcome back to the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dodson broadcast booth. Curtis is working hard to make Boyd County a safe place to live, work, and play. That's Curtis Dodson, Boyd County Attorney. Nice kick taken back to the 3-yard line by Mason County Davis with a nice kick. Out across the 20, still some running room, 25, and brought down across the 30-yard line is Mason County. The man to receive at that time was Anderson, a good return of nearly 30 yards on the play. And, you talked about Caleb Kelly, about they were double teaming. On the coach's show last week when we had Jace Manning in, I said they put the clamps down on Kelly, which means a double team. He texts and says it was a double team. They didn't clamp down. At the 33-yard line for Mason County from their left hash mark out of the shotgun, handoff. And out across the 35 to about the 38-yard line is Avery. Don't forget, after this ball game, we'll talk to Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson. I assume he's going to get the kids pizza on the way back.
I think somebody will go pick him up, and they'll have him here when the game's over.
Hope he brings one up.
I wouldn't bank on it.
No. 2nd down and 4 now for Mason County. The ball shy of the 40-yard line at the 39. And a handoff and nothing going now. Probably a loss on the play for Avery.
Big Cam Barrett in on that stop for a loss.
It was 2nd down and 4. Now it's 3rd down and about 6. Ball back to the 37-yard line. Ball over on the left hash mark. We're down to 6:15 left to go in the football game. Gregory again will work out of that shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, looks, got time now. Here comes the rush. Gets rid of it. Picked off by Blake Sexton. And he runs it back inside the 25. Tell you what, there was good protection. Then all of a sudden, somebody got loose and put a hit on him as soon as he was throwing the ball, and it hung up there, and Blake Sexton went and got it.
Blake Sexton, he's just a ball hawk. He was there. He saw that we put pressure on the quarterback, and it was going to come up short, and he just broke on that ball. Did a really nice job there. Returned it for about 7 yards.
First down and 10, Boyd County at the Mason County 32-yard line. Score right here, probably finish it off. 6:03 left to go in the game.
I like our chances. I know Haley and Kennedy didn't make the trip down tonight, but if you guys are listening, I think you're going to have a happy husband and father coming home.
Absolutely. 28-6 Lions here. They go out of the shotgun. McDaniel set up to the left side of Manning. He was on the right, and then he switched over to the left. Boyd County's going to check off a play and call something else here. Manning takes a snap. He's going to run it himself, and a short gain on that. A little miscommunication again between he and McDaniels.
Yeah, I think even before the snap, they couldn't get to where they needed to be, and then Jace tried to improvise there and got tackled for no gain.
Second down and 10 now for Boyd County. Ball still at the 32-yard line. McDaniel's a freshman. Still a learning curve for him.
He's still getting acclimated to the offense.
And tonight he's been on the offensive side more than he has been.
Yep.
So Ferg slowly working him in with more plays. Out of the shotgun, low snap. Manning goes and gets it. Fakes to the wide receiver screen. Has his man. Touchdown, Boyd County. Ian Branham from 32 yards out. They faked the wide receiver screen that they've been throwing, and Mason County bid on it. And then he threw it down the left sideline to Branham, and that probably finishes this one off with 5:09 left to go.
That's the same contest. That's the same play that we had wide open earlier. Now they went right back to it, and that little fake, Mason County's corner bid on it, and perfect throw by Jace Manning.
Ryan Crank set to kick the point after for the Lions here, 34-6, trying to make it 35. Evan Williams, the holder. Good hold, good snap, good kick, and it's 35-6 Boyd County. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical homes, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And welcome back to the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dotson broadcast booth. 5:09 left to go here in the ball game. Boyd County with a commanding 35-6 lead after Manning hooked up on a 32-yard touchdown pass to Ian Branham, and then the point after by Crank was good, and that was Ian Branham's first catch of the year.
That's a nice catch to have, a 32-yard touchdown. And like I said, he had been open earlier in the day, and I'm sure somebody radioed that down to Ferg.
Davis kicks it deep. It's going to go into the end zone. Mason County's going to get it 1st and 10 at the 20. But, that wide receiver screen set it up. They've run that 2 or 3 times here in the quarter, and that time Mason County bit. He faked it, and Branham just went on the wheel route and to the corner of the end zone, and there it was.
Yeah, perfect pass by Jace, and that kickoff right there by Connor Davis, people don't understand what a weapon that is when you can kick it into the end zone. And he's progressed each week. First week he was getting it down around the 15, 10, and now he's kicking it to the end zone.
It's hard to drive 80 yards, especially when you only got 5:09 left to go and you're down 35-6. So you're going to have to get a little bit uncomfortable here. They're going to work underneath center Will Gregory, sweep toss, and not a whole lot there for Anderson.
Blake Sexton won't get credit for that tackle, but he turned him back inside.
He sure did.
Did his job as a defensive end or whatever Ferg's got him playing there. But that kid, right now, I'm going to vote for him as my player of the game.
Okay, we'll see who Ferg decides to bring up here. Second down and 12 after a loss of 2, back to the 18-yard line for Mason County, right hash mark. Offset I behind under center is Gregory. He's going to take it himself around the left side and nowhere to go, maybe a loss.
Yeah, Brody Castle made the initial hit there, and I think that was Cameron. I can't.
And I don't know this, but that kind of looked like a broken play the way it developed.
Yeah, Caden Thompson, I'm sorry.
41-6 final, Ashland over East Jessamine. Fairview, Boyd County's opponent next week, up 26-22 now on Mason County. Still 27-14, Johnson Central over Pikeville. And out of the shotgun this time, 3rd down and 13. Gregory rolls to his right, throws to the sideline. Is he inbounds is the question, and it looks like it.
He is, yes.
And that's
Caleb
who
Kelly.
else? Caleb Kelly.
Not a shock there.
No, not a shock at all. He's going to come up to me Monday and say, am I on Tuesday now?
Yep, that's probably true.
Or maybe even before we get out of here.
Yeah, such a good kid. Him and his twin brother Josh, they
and an older brother Jacob.
Great kids.
Great family, Kevin and Melanie.
Kevin and Melanie have done a tremendous job raising those 2 boys, or 3 boys. Just a pleasure to be around, and so glad they're at Boyd County High School.
Two wide out, 1 to each side out of the shotgun. Manning takes the snap, hands it off to McDaniels. We got a holding call on the play. McDaniels will get to about the 35-yard line, but it's going to come back.
Yep. If I can see it up here in the booth, it's pretty obvious.
So we've got 3:42 left to go in the football game. 35-6, the Lions are going to, barring something catastrophic happening, the Lions are going to be 3-1 heading into the Fairview game on Thursday night.
Gives
a county game.
Yeah, it gives us a chance to gain some momentum before going into district play.
2 out wide to the left, 1 to the right. Out of the shotgun, Manning takes it, drops, throws, complete at the 40-yard line down to the 38-yard line before he's brought down. But we've got a fumble on the play. Are they blowing it dead? C.J. Smith caught the pass. And they apparently blew the whistle dead. Because I don't know if he ever went down before the ball came out.
He was stopped, but I don't know that the whistle had blown him down yet.
Yep. So they're going to talk it over here. Let's see. 39-yard line. So a pickup. They got a little bit of the yardage back on the hold. It's a 2nd down now. And about 10 to the original line of scrimmage of the 38. Clock running, just over 3 minutes left to go. Be nice to see Boyd County be able to run this thing out and not give it back to Mason County.
That would be nice.
Tell you what, kudos to the offensive line today. I think they've played well.
They have. They've played better each and every week, and we need to. Heading into district tournament play, when you play Johnson Central, Ashland, Greenup, those are tough teams with big defensive lines.
Yep, they're going to milk the play clock here. Manning takes the snap. Max protection here, 2 in the backfield. Manning looks plenty of time. Good coverage downfield. Mason County now he's going to tuck it and run. he gets back to about the original line of scrimmage, that's a good idea going down. You don't need him hurt going into the rest of the season.
No, not at all. And I think Ferg, he was getting on some of his receivers because they kind of quit on their routes when he didn't throw it initially, and they need to come back to the football there and find Jace.
That's kind of reminiscent of number 7 last year scrambling with the football.
Absolutely. The play was never dead with Rhett back there.
No, it wasn't.
Lots of similarities between Rhett Holbrook and Jace Manning.
Rhett now at the University of Pikeville. Down under 2 minutes left to go in the game. 3rd down and 11. They're going to give him a loss of 1 on the play. He'll work out of the shotgun. Play action. Throws to the out route. I think it's going to be incomplete. If it is, it's going. Yep, it is. It's going to stop the clock at 1:41. It's 4th down, and you're inside the 40-yard line. Line's probably going to go for it here.
Yeah, I'm assuming that Caden Butler, he had a hand injury there a few weeks ago, and I tend to believe that's probably why he's not been playing as much here lately.
Yeah, I'd say you're right about that. Brody Castle's been in the last couple of plays here in the backfield along with McDaniels. Tell you what, we need Brody Castle on the defensive side of the ball.
Absolutely. He's just out there taking care of business.
Manning takes a snap, takes a shot downfield. He's got Cam May, touchdown. Boyd County 39 yards out. That puts the dagger in at 41-6. It's going to be a running clock now. 35 is the running clock this year, correct?
Yep, that's correct.
So 1:35 left to go. Manning hooks up with May, 39 yards out. Ryan Crank in to kick the point after. He's been a busy man tonight.
And Evan Williams, he does a great job as a holder there.
He does. Kick is up, and he splits the uprights good. That makes it 42-6. Boyd County on top. 1:35 left to go in this ball game. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And we're back to the Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dotson broadcast booth. Connor Davis with a kick to the 10-yard line and taken up to about the 30-yard line for Mason County is Anderson. So we got 1:22 left to go. Should be a running clock here. As soon as they want to blow the whistle, get the ball set, and it should start. Like we said, stick around. Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson will be up here tonight. No weather tonight, so we can have the post-game show. Johnson Central up now in Pikeville 35-14. 3 minutes left to go. Morgan County trailing Fairview 26-22. Russell beats Paintsville 41-0. 39-14 Fleming on top of Rowland County 43-28. East Carter beating Greenup. And obviously we had some kind of penalty. I didn't see the flag.
Probably a block in the back.
But it's
kickoff.
It's going to bring it back to the 13-yard line. So 1st and 10 from their own 13 is Mason County. Gregory hands it off. Anderson with it. Out across the 25-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down for Mason County. It's all academic now. Boyd County will go to 3-1. while Mason County falls to 1-3. Mason County a lot better team than they've showed tonight. You had to plug a couple holes tonight with some guys out.
Yeah, absolutely. You see this team in the playoffs, and you'll see a different team.
Absolutely. Handoff back to the 25-yard line. A loss of 1 on the play there for Anderson. That may do it. We're down to 22 seconds left. Boyd County wins it here tonight as Mason County and Boyd County both going off the field here. Your final score, 42-6 Boyd County. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Choice Credit Union, member NCUA.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And we're back in the Curtis Dotson Boyd County Attorney broadcast booth. Boyd County wins it here tonight over Mason County by a final score of 42-6. And they'll take a look at the scoring by quarters in the first quarter. 9:17 left to go. Blake Sexton carried the ball 10 yards out for the touchdown. Ryan Crank's kick was good. It was 7-0 at that point. Later on in the quarter, 3:51 left to go. McDaniels on a 5-yard run. A kick by Crank made it 14-0, and that's where we stood at the end of one. In the second quarter, no scoring, so that was your score at halftime, 14-0 Boyd County. In the third quarter, Boyd County kind of turned it on there. You had a 3-and-out, then you score after Mason County had the football to begin the half, and it was a 1-yard run from Sexton. Crank's kick made it 21-0. Then Gregory from Mason County hooked up with Payne on a 28-yard touchdown pass to the front corner of the end zone. The kick after by Payne failed, and it was 21-6 at that time. 7:31, or so at the end of 3. Well, I didn't write that score down, so it's made it 21-6.
Yes.
Going into the fourth. And then 7:31 left to go in the final quarter. Manning hit Kelly with a 12-yard screen play. He took it in. Crank's kick was good, 28-6 at that point. And then with 5:09 left to go, a little hitch and go on the wheel route there. Manning hit Branham 32 yards out, made it 35-6 after Crank's kick. And then Manning and May finished it off on a 39-yard touchdown pass. And Crank's kick was good, 42-6. And that's where your score stands here tonight. Coach, you got some stats for us here?
Yeah, I do. Rushing-wise, Blake Sexton led us with 8 touches, 72 yards, and 1 touchdown. Or I'm sorry, that was in the second half. Overall, he was 11 carries, 90 yards, 1 touchdown. Jace Manning, 12 carries, 58 yards. James McDaniels, 15 carries for 67 yards and 1 touchdown. And Caleb Kelly had one carry, 4 yards. Jace Manning passing tonight, he was 9 for 18 for 178 yards, 3 touchdowns. Those touchdowns were spread out. Cam May, he had 4 catches, 70 yards, 1 touchdown. Caleb Kelly, 4 catches for 66 yards and 1 touchdown. Ian Branham got his first catch of the year, 32 yards and a touchdown. And then C.J. Smith got 1 catch for 10 yards.
And your final score again tonight here from Mason County High School, 42-6 Boyd County. When we come back, we'll talk to Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson. Back after this on 105.7 FM WLGC.
Since Knight's Members Choice Credit Union, member NCUA.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station, we're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Experience Southern Ohio's #1 haunted attraction, the Mothman Experience at Haunted Mountain. Live on Sugarloaf Mountain, home of Tecumseh. Every weekend in October, the Mothman Experience at Haunted Mountain, a fully produced professional play. A haunted trail through the woods, escape rooms, movies on the giant outdoor movie screen, food, drinks, and more. There's spooky fun for everyone. Get your tickets at hauntedmountain.org. Brought to you by the Scioto Society, producers of Tecumseh. You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And welcome back to the Curtis Dodson, Boyd County Attorney broadcast booth here tonight. We got two players of the game. We've got Ian Branham and we've got Blake Sexton here. Ian, over the past 4 years since I've known you, you've really worked hard to put yourself in a good position to be successful.
Yes, sir.
And tonight, 32-yard touchdown pass, first of the year. How does that one feel?
It feels great. Dropped a couple last couple games, and we finally get it going in this game.
And, there early on in the ball game, defensively, you really stepped up.
Yeah, I had a couple tackle for losses. It feels great to be in the backfield.
Now, you enjoy offense or defense better?
Probably defense.
Defense? Okay, you put some licks on some kids here tonight. And a good Mason County team that we saw here tonight. What was the game plan going in?
Run it up the gun, run it all over them.
Okay.
Get some tackles for losses and stop the run.
And you did a good job of running the football tonight.
Yes, sir.
So, that's great. And, we got Fairview coming up next week. It's the last game before we start district play.
Yep.
And does that put you back in the film room tonight, or do you wait till tomorrow?
Probably tonight. We're hoping to do something good that game, homecoming game. We're hoping to make it a good game before we go to Johnson Central.
Yep. So we got to worry about that one first there. But you come out and first play of the ball game, we turn it over. Second play of the game, they turn it over, give us a short field, and from that point on, we kind of rolled.
Yes, sir.
So let's go ahead and bring in Blake Sexton, our other player of the game here tonight. We'll wait on him to get up here. If I can quit coughing here. At least I made it through the game here. And Blake, big night tonight, rushing the football 90 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And, especially, when you take a look there in the first quarter, you took one in from 10 yards out. That was big to get the offense going.
Yeah, can't do it without my line.
Yep.
We came off a loss last week, bounced back. Our line fought hard, got me in the end zone.
And then, in the third quarter, you kind of stretched the lead out there, made it 21-0 on another touchdown run, which was great. And defensively, a good job on that side of the ball as well. And, another interception. And now, what did you see developing in that play?
They were running a sprint out. He started rolling out, saw the 2 guys under me, got in the middle of them. He threw the ball, bad ball. Just read it and got it.
Yep, Mason County, like I was talking to Ian about, a good ball team, a good game plan, and it's time to get ready for Fairview now.
Sure.
And so I'm going to ask you the same question I asked him. Do you start on Fairview film tonight? It's a Thursday game, so it's
probably.
a shorter week.
Probably, yes, sir.
So I appreciate your time, and we'll talk to you again.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
that is Blake Sexton there. Tonight, 90 yards and 2 touchdowns for Boyd County. And now we've got Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson joining us along the way. And, Coach, tonight, it was kind of a strange start. You throw an interception first play, Mason County turns it over second play, you got short field, and you take advantage of it.
Yeah, I just think that was a great way for us to come back from last week.
Yes.
I mean, the fact that we had it was a different way, but it was a similar start. We couldn't ask for, you never want to turn it over, but especially on the first play of the game. And for us to come back and get it back immediately and not get rattled and go get the job done was huge for our kids and our confidence and just that intestinal fortitude to get the job done.
And I like the fact that you took a shot down the field to begin the ball game.
Yeah, we thought, well, I wanted to be on the hash, I'll be honest with you, and we got a little bit returning it. I was like, well, go ahead and go for it. And, I mean, made a great play. The kid made a great catch, and hats off to him.
He really did.
Mason's got some really good football players, and they, we did a good job tonight. That was a mistake on us, and we immediately regrouped and did a good job the rest of the game.
And, Mason County, a really good football team. We just played well.
And are we Jekyll and Hyde sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes we are.
But, no, we did a good job tonight. I'm really proud of the kids' effort. I thought we came out with a chip on our shoulder, and it stayed on our shoulder all game. And you have to play football with an edge. You have to play. This is a physical contact game. It's absolutely a violent game, and if you're not playing with the edge, you're not going to get the job done.
Yeah, and really there, you were able to control the line of scrimmage and run the football.
Yeah, I mean, our line's improved a lot from week 1 to now, but I mean, it's great that we could set the tone up front, and a lot of times through the past we've done a good job of going in the back, and we've had to throw the football and to set up the run. Tonight was kind of the opposite. We kind of ran the football, set the passes, the night went, and good job with them.
And, there in the second half, you 2, 3, 4 times, whatever it was, you run that wide receiver screen, and then you faked it and got the sideline for the touchdown to Cam May. Just a really great play call.
Well, it worked out really well. The kids executed it well. That's something we hadn't really repped a whole lot of that this week. We've been working more with our tight end game, and I thought Ian did a great job. He came up here, you got to hear from him, but we were struggling with him in 22, and we were running the ball decent early in the game. We're in our gap scheme, counter and power there, and then they started bringing their outside edge in, so we went to that jumbo look, and it's done a good job of kind of making them adjust and roll down to that with their stack rules. It kind of helps us, and luckily I remembered that there in the second half. It was really fun. I was like,
open.
We got this, and it worked out really well. And hats off to our kids for making the catch, making the play. Line protected it well. I mean, hats off to those guys up front. That 35 was quick as a cat and played really hard, and it gave us some fits, but we stayed the course and kept fighting. I'm fine. As long as we can make mistakes, but if we keep fighting. I loved Ian's play where after the bad punt snap, and he's a kid, you never doubt his effort. It hurt him more than it made me mad probably, and he's just such a great kid. He goes back there, and the very next play makes a big tackle for loss, and that's exactly what you look for in a senior and a captain, and hats off to him, and I'm just proud of kids like that who work their tail off and make plays. Even when they make a mistake, they come back. It's high school football. We're going to make a ton of them. Right. Who makes less usually wins the game.
Yes, and, you're up 14-0 going into the locker room at halftime. You get a 3-and-out from Mason County, and you score, and that's probably the turning point of the ball game.
That was huge. We talked about staying hungry. I felt like, we've heard a lot about stopping the run. All we've talked about all week is stopping the run. I said, I'm sick and tired of stopping the run. We had to step up and get the job done, and we were ready to do that. We got them out of what they do best. We pushed them into, their empty sets, and I thought our kids did a good job of adjusting and still playing. I think when we get guys in that stuff, I really am excited. We still gave up a passing touchdown, but we do a good job whenever teams are spread out on us. But it was a good turning point. We had Brody Castle making a big step up, coming in playing more offense this week for us, and just really didn't miss a beat there. We had a little bit of an issue, little hiccups there in that second quarter, and maybe I was being too aggressive trying to take some shots here and there, but I like throwing it sometimes.
Sure.
And we took us a while to get there.
And we're good at throwing the football. Jace Manning's good at throwing the football.
Yeah, and he made some great decisions tonight, and he had to stay in there and take some hits and take some pressure, but he kept playing, had some good scrambles for us, and I thought our receivers made some plays, especially as the night went. We struggled on some stuff early, but we kept executing, kept trying to do our job the entire game for 4 quarters, and when we come out, we want to play 48 minutes, and we did that tonight.
And then, Ryan Crank, 6 extra points tonight, and Connor Davis, 2 into the end zone. So, playing on a long field there really helps.
And our swagger started to develop with that. We started gaining some confidence, and it was kind of fun to see how we were starting to realize we had to get better on kickoff. We gave up some big plays on our kickoff, and they returned some good ones from us. And I thought our kids adjusted. Coach Evans did a good job kind of playing the cat and mouse game, keeping the ball away from their dudes back there. And, Connor put it where it needed to be. And actually, I want to give one thing that was a huge play that nobody notices. Evan had a hold that Evan Williams that came and rolls back and kind of mishandled it. He still got it down, and Ryan was able to keep his feet where it needed to be and stay through and get that extra point through, and then actually was able to get us on top at the end to finish it off.
And, very likely a team you could see again at the end of the year.
Yeah, they're going to win a lot of games, but still that's a good football team. they were kind of banged up on some things. We got banged up tonight a little bit too, but we got to get healthy. It's on a short week to cut back, and there's a really good chance we could see him again. But we just got to take it one game at a time. We got the Fairview Eagles next week, and our focus needs to be 100% on them.
Yep, Thursday night game, so everybody get out. It's the only game in town.
Only game in town, and it's our homecoming game. So all those festivities, make sure you come out and see everybody dressed up and the big show of that. So we want to come out, and we had to move it for Healing Appalachia. So after that, I guess go watch Tyler Childers or Chris Stapleton play this weekend and enjoy that. But we were really looking forward to putting on a show Thursday night. We want that to be the hot ticket in town and go take care of business. We said whenever you step on the field, just like those guys do, if they don't put on a show, everybody's disappointed. Whenever we step on the field, we have to put on our show.
Sure.
People come to watch you play. You put the work in. You get 10 opportunities a year to do it, only guaranteed. And even those can be gone in a heartbeat.
Yep.
So you got to take advantage of every opportunity you get and give it all you got for 4 quarters and put on that show and enjoy every second of it.
And, Coach's show on Tuesday, 7 to 8. And, Coach, I keep lobbying for somebody to get us some food.
I'm here for it. I know that late night dinner on Tuesday. We got to get something going instead of me trying to find something about 9 p.m. to eat.
Yep, and not this week coming on the Coach Show, but the week after it's going to be live from Boyd County during the homecoming parade. So a little bit of excitement there, doing something a little bit different. I'm curious to see how that goes.
That'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And I think this week they said they got you can text in questions.
I hope
so. Usually that's way better after a win than after a loss to get those questions. So
the questions get way better, don't they?
Oh yeah, of course there's always questions. I promise there's always questions. But I'm really proud of all of our coaches tonight to lock in and get the job done. Our players stayed locked in. Whenever we're able to run the football like that, we're going to be a hard team to beat. Started to be able to get some checks at the line. When we start doing that, it makes it really fun for me to be able to sit back and do it at that point. So we'll call what's open and execute. And it's hard to lose that way.
Yep, it is. Coach, thanks for your time. We'll talk to you again Tuesday from the Coaches Show.
Thank you. Go Lions.
That's Boyd County head coach Evan Ferguson. His Lions win it tonight, 42-6 over Mason County. We owe you one more break. Let's go ahead and take that. Then we'll close things up here. Back after this on 105.7 FM. WLGC.
Primary Plus is your home for quality, advanced, affordable health care, offering family health, OBGYN, counseling, dental, diabetes management, patient-centered medical home, school-based health services, and a pharmacy. Primary Plus also offers the COVID-19 vaccine. Primary Plus with locations in Ashland, Vanceburg, South Shore, Grayson, Tollsboro, Maysville, Flemingsburg, and now in Moorhead. Online, primaryplus.net. For quality, advanced, affordable health care, come to Primary Plus. Again, online, primaryplus.net.
At Clark's Pump and Shop, we're not just a gas station. We're your neighbors.
We're the folks who support your child's sports teams. Fuel your mornings with fresh ground coffee and have a friendly staff that probably knows the name of your dog.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Hi, I'm Kevin Anderson with First National Bank in Moorhead. From home, auto, and construction financing to refinancing options, we've got the tools to help move you forward. We also offer checking, savings, and full business banking solutions built to support you and your goals. Stop in to see us and let's talk about how we can help you. First National Bank, a tradition of value since 1902. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're back with all the action, all the pride. Boyd County Lions football on 105.7 WLGC.
And back here in Maysville, Boyd County wins it by a final score of 42-6. Lions 3-1 on the year. Mason County falls to 1-3. Boyd County plays again Thursday at home. It's homecoming game against Fairview. We'll be on the air at 7 o'clock, 7:30 kickoff. Don't forget, Tuesday we'll have the coaches show from 7 to 8. And if I can quit coughing. So, special thanks back at the studio to Dwayne. Special thanks to Ian here as well. For my broadcast partner, Pete Fraley, I'm Greg Preston. Good night and God bless.
This has been Boyd County Lions High School football on Hank FM 105.7 WLGC. Tonight's game has been brought to you by
First National Bank, Primary Plus Healthcare, Members Choice Credit Union, Clark's Pump and Shops, Borders Sporting Goods, Ashland Community and Technical College, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Tri-State Ophthalmology, Boyd County Attorney Curtis Dodson, Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance, and by Boyd County Clerk Kevin Johnston.
Tune in next time for all your Boyd County Lions high school sports action. This broadcast of Boyd County Lions